And we're here.
We're here.
Welcome back for Wednesday session, episode 17.
Yes.
It's the Statera campaign.
It's the Statera campaign.
If you need to catch up, it is on YouTube.
I just now realized the very first time y'all came across the necromancer.
Yeah.
I mean, he said, "Why on earth would you do that?" I broke the canon. Way back when, I just now remembered. Oh God,
How
I ruined it.
Fucking dare you, bro.
I ruined it. All right. Anyway, I'm over it now.
Something.
People in the comments.
Do you not remember way back when y'all first ran into the necromancer, Duvad? When you tripped him and he caught himself, he asked, like, why on earth you would do something like that?
Oh.
And I messed it up. I should have said Statera.
Maybe it was just based off his favorite book series or something.
Yeah, maybe he heard about. Maybe so powerful he's traveled dimensions and he knew about it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
People
all
say,
right.
"Oh my God!" And that's
What
just
is
a book
this
series.
earth? And where can we find it?
So this where we're at now, modern day. You guys successfully exposed Murray to a presumed high-ranking officer in the military based out of
Do what I can. I do what I can. expect
Animo.
demons.
Oh.
anyway.
Oh yeah, Animo, because they sent Animo. So
Yeah, I was wondering.
Animo.
yeah.
And it was a mountain dwarf, and her name was Roil.
Yep.
Dortholf, if that matters.
Crusade.
And yes, she was quite
My
perturbed
favorite
that
word.
an archduke of one of the 9 layers of hell was able to come into power in a country, especially one so important to the rest of the world in terms of providing food. So she was very thankful. She apologized to Cragmaw for acting so harshly, understanding why he had to
I
do
did
what he
try
did.
to almost slap her silly. So
Yeah. And he disappeared very quickly after he was exposed. It seemed like he was gone in the blink of an eye.
Crafty bastard.
And there's like a flesh pile of Murray's body
flesh pile,
on the
okay.
ground.
I like it.
Yeah. And then Naluthian and Bonnet and presumably Braggs in the shadows, like he always is, showed up afterwards. Now that Murray was gone, more than willing to assist in this final push into the forest to use the cube and hopefully seal away at least some of this chaotic magic to postpone this horrible roil of earth elemental magic that has now consumed the forest of Kidway and some of the surrounding area. And yeah, I don't remember the exact last words that were said, but I think Naluthian said, yeah, she was going to be pushing with them. They're going to start immediately.
Mhm.
And I don't remember if you guys were going to join them or not.
I'll join.
Like, it's like, I guess Naluthian will take the stage.
Is this like a hasty matter? Could we wait like maybe a day? You know? Because I have like maybe a little bit of a plan, maybe. Yeah?
Well, it's going to take a little while to reach the forest line. So, what's your plan?
Well, I have this thing called Leah Moon's Tiny Hut, and I was thinking because it keeps out weather and magic, right? So whoever's got to put the cube over there, we could like tie a rope to him or something, and I'll set up the hut, and then we'll all be in the hut, and then when they do the thing they gotta do, we'll pull them back in, or I guess you guys probably pull me back in because I'll probably activate the cube. You'll put me back in, and then it'll be immune to the magic, so we won't have to worry about danger.
That's definitely something we can implement while we all approach the Roil. Like I said, I plan on dispersing the elemental Roil temporarily enough so that the cube can be activated.
I'm sorry. Elemental Roil?
Yes, I get that. That's the term I'm using. This is Naluthian speaking, by the way, just to clarify. I don't know if I was clear at the beginning. Yes, that is the term that I'll use for that chaos over there.
Ah, I see.
It's the closest definition I can think of to whatever that is.
Could I inspect the flesh pile?
If you want to, yeah, go
Yeah,
right
like,
ahead.
does it-
roll an
Oh.
investigation.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna stop you.
I was just gonna say like
I'm gonna roll a Constitution check
uh,
because that sounds disgusting.
I believe it's 14. Just net 14.
14. Okay.
I just want to see like, does it look like he just literally like slithered out of the skin?
Do you touch it?
Are you gonna touch it? Or
Yeah,
you just
I wanna
gonna look-
touch it. I
Okay,
wanna,
you're
like-
touching it. Okay,
I'm
it's-
getting in there.
Yeah, it looks like it's literally like a human flesh puppet that
Ooh.
Murray was kind of wearing.
Ooh.
Seemed probably wasn't necessary with the magics that he has, but being an archduke and all, he likes to be a little extra gruesome.
Yeah, the performance.
But as
yeah.
you're fiddling with it and such, it does seem to be disintegrating and fading away.
Ooh.
Kind of like turning into like a green brownish ooze
Ooh.
as you like anywhere you might touch, it just kind of disintegrates and falls apart.
Does it smell?
I mean, it didn't smell at first. It's starting to smell a little rotten as it presumably rots away.
Just like,
Yeah,
it's
it's-
pretty nasty.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty smelling and looking, and just pretty nasty in general to conceive of. You hungry?
Y'all gonna eat?
I was actually just gonna say like Crackmar, like you want to try this? Dude?
You want some devil heart?
Some devil.
I mean, if we're wondering what it tastes like, I would. That's up to y'all. I don't care.
No, I'd rather not puke my guts.
What if
out,
there's some like
per
I
person?
don't know, devil seed in there, and then you become him?
Yeah, sounds like a bad idea.
Okay.
Well, does anybody want to
Demon
do
Crack Maw.
anything with it? Well, I mean, as a matter of fact,
We could cook the
Does
devil out
anybody
of
want to do
it.
anything with it?
Um,
Scoop it up.
Arl, or Errol, whatever, how to pronounce her name yet. She saw the skin, of course. She talks to a couple of her soldiers, and they're gonna. It looks like they're not happy about it, but they're gonna come and collect the skin.
I was gonna say that.
And
Put my bag of holding down, just like.
Is his
Unless you guys wanna
necklace?
stop
Is
him.
his necklace in the carcass?
Yeah, that's actually a really good question.
That is a good question. You rolled a 14.
I did roll 14.
The necklace would be easy to find, but
like
as you
dripping
pull it
with
out, Arl sees and is like, "Do you? We're gonna need that for turning into our
What, this
investigators."
necklace?
Yes, it was part of Murray's. We need to make sure that there's no kind of crazy devil magic on it.
Oh, I can tell you that. I cast detect magic.
Well, you know, there's like you don't know where the magic comes from. You know, it's like a transmutation magic, like it was before.
I mean, if you insist, but I actually believe that it would be better in the hands of us. I mean, we're about to be venturing into this, like, who knows what of magic, this chaotic force. I think it'd best be used best in the hands of people who.
Do you
really
even
need
know
it.
what it does?
I do know what it does. It suppresses
Enlighten me.
suppresses the presence of your being. It stops people from being able to notice you.
And how is that going to help you with that?
Oh, do you know what's in there?
I would guess not people.
Things, though, perhaps.
Actually, there's probably some bodies in there. You never know.
Kid, we can also sense things inside of the forest.
You want to roll a persuasion check?
I would
with
love
advantage?
to. I would love to.
With advantage. It's
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need it. I heard that one. Ooh,
There you go.
19, natural 19. 24.
Okay. Just like, very well. Just keep the necklace. But as soon as we're done with this situation here, we will need to confiscate it.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna message him. We don't have to let him do that.
Message back and say we'll play this
play it by
ear.
ear.
We'll play it by ear.
I'm gonna look at Catty
We-
and I'm gonna be like,
Lost it.
I'm gonna look at Eric and
Why is everybody looking at each other?
All right, everybody. Okay, she's still gonna order her guys to scoop up the remains if nobody has any objections. They're quickly emulsifying to that gray-brown ooze.
that amulet's got.
Yeah, I think I described it before. I think it had like a blue gem in it for some reason.
Perhaps.
It's like a silver medallion with like a blue gem in it of some sort. I could be mistaken, but I think
I'm gonna approach Catagast like discreetly, just like bend down, kind of like whisper to him like, "Hey, so can you probably find out like what this does exactly?"
thank you.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna discreetly hand.
I mean,
it up.
nobody seems to care about what you guys are doing.
Okay, I'm gonna hand it up to that. Just could you let me know like exactly what this does at some point?
Yeah, drop it in the bag.
I mean, they're not like.
Hey,
nobody's-
Get in the flask. I'm just gonna drop it. Hey, I want that back though.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
it'll be in the group regardless.
All right.
I feel like Lass should probably use it best. Wait. No, yeah, she's already stealthy enough. Perhaps I could use it.
You do
Alright.
need something.
I do
The
need
two soldiers that were assigned the quick cleaning duty tie up a little bag that they had scooped his remains into.
Mm-hmm.
They're just kind of looking at their hands. Anyway, yes, we do have at least a day's
I'm gonna
march.
go over there and I'm gonna take my decanter of water and I'm gonna be like, would you like me to help you wash those?
Wait,
Yes, please.
wait, do they have blood on their
Stream.
hands right now?
Huh?
Do they have blood on their hands?
It's not blood. It's like a
It's
brown
like goop.
It's that brown greenish goop that it's turning into.
I'm just gonna say stream and I'm gonna help it like stay around their hands.
They're tainted with the devil's goop.
What about the devil's
Nobody.
goop?
nobody's doing that.
I'm also gonna use my elemental attunement to like help make the water warm, so it's like
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, wow.
a nice hand washing.
All right. No, thank you very much.
Good
It's
thing you're
the
not
two
asleep.
random soldiers, Bob and George, seem very thankful.
What'd you say?
It's a good thing they're not asleep.
Yeah, this time.
Okay. Well, I suppose we are going to head out immediately after they're finished tearing down the camp, which still has a little bit of work to do on it. So I've got about maybe an hour before they head out.
Okay.
Because everybody's going to be assisting, even the new contingency of like 20 to 30 people that showed up. So we can move along. What do you guys wish to do for that hour? Anything in particular?
About what time is it? Or like what time of day is it?
Oh gosh, if I had to recall, I think it was a little bit after the noon, like 1 p.m. ish. I could be wrong on
I
that.
remember it was kind of in.
Because you
I think
guys
it
did
was-
a lot in one day.
Yeah, I think it was actually more towards the.
More towards the afternoon, so like 5 p.m. ish.
Probably.
And they're gonna
like,
probably set out to march, camp, and then finish up the march. Well, not camp, but they're gonna like do a quick.
Okay.
Actually, they may just force march. Yeah, that's probably gonna be what's gonna happen.
Can I ritual spell identify and check out this?
It only takes like
necklace?
10 minutes to do that, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Cool. Ritual spell of identify. I didn't. Yeah. I believe that supersedes all the
If it's a
material
high,
costs.
The cost.
Yeah, but if it's a high level thing, I have to roll for it.
But it identifies not that high level, right?
Oh,
you mean the item?
necklace. Yeah, the necklace.
A necklace.
I think.
Or
wait. Nope, never mind. I just get to know.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I don't have a name for this necklace because I made it up. But shit, I'm gonna say that it's a necklace that has like a version of like the sky itself on it, most likely. Just kind of change your outward appearance to be whatever you want it to look like, so you don't draw attention to yourself.
Cool.
That could come in handy for me.
Would you like a note card for it?
Sure.
I mean, if you want to write it down, I'd recommend you write it down somehow so you don't forget about it.
At 9th level, I'll start being able to like infiltrate places.
Why can't you infiltrate places now?
Because
Are we at
Out.
9th level?
No, not
No.
quite.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
just have a character like I can.
so he's gonna do that. Anybody else gonna do anything?
I need a book.
What do you
No,
do?
I don't need to do anything.
No, I don't think I have anything I can do, so.
Okay. He does his ritual. Do you wish to say anything to the group after you're done with it?
So this is a ring of disguise.
Necklace.
This is a necklace that will allow you to use the spell Disguise Self.
Or
Have
variation.
you seen
of
me
at
do
least.
it? You're transforming into a guard.
If I don't know how to do
Yeah, I'd say you can do it.
Could I,
you
possibly-
can do it once a day.
Can
Sure.
I possibly have that necklace back?
I have no need for it. So if you want, sure.
Cool.
Yeah. Once a day, disguise self.
You have the headband of teleporting, don't you?
Yeah, I bought another one yesterday.
It's not till 13th level I get that shit.
Jesus, that's a big disparity.
I do get something neat at 9th level though.
Sure, can that notepad right there.
I scratched out ring number.
Necklace, disguise, self spell once a day.
Yeah.
That's very much what it does.
For now, I'm just gonna put it on myself.
Don't you already have a
Yeah,
necklace on?
you have a necklace.
You had a tune too. Oh wait, that's not.
Oh,
what
it's
it
true. I have the.
The amulet of
Yeah, okay,
Parapact.
I'm not gonna put it on.
is.
Could
Who
I
doesn't
hold
have an
that
amulet?
for-
Oh yeah, who doesn't have an amulet on you?
I don't have an amulet.
Yeah, it would probably be best to be honest with you.
Chains on chains.
I'm fine with not being stealthy, or I'll use my smooth talking. to get
I don't
where
have an
need to go.
amulet either. I need to get an amulet voice.
How long does this disguise stuff last?
It's
It'll go
8
by the
hours.
spell, yeah.
Pretty sure.
Or until you end it. I think.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Oh, 1 hour.
Or
excuse
wait,
me.
isn't it also until it gets broken forcefully, one or the other? As well?
It's 1 hour. You can go 1 foot shorter, 1 foot taller. The changes can hold up to. Wait.
Okay.
Let's
continue on.
It's like a paragraph.
Yeah, it is
just
pretty.
look it up.
Okay, so if
complex
you
spell.
add like a hat to your outfit, then if they can see if they touch it, they'll know it's a hat. But say you just disguise yourself as like something else and don't change anything else, then it acts as if it's you. If that makes sense.
Okay, so
Yeah.
You can't
I just can't have a hat.
if you add
And
stuff
yeah,
to your person.
And
it'll be an illusion.
in order to discern the disguise, a creature can use its action to inspect your appearance, and if they succeed on an intelligence check against your spell save, then they'll know it's not, or they'll know it's a disguise. So.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Proceed march after an hour. There's a pretty large group of people going out here, about 50 plus. Not including the named characters. Add all them in, it's probably closer to 60 or 70 people. Because there's a lot of named characters. I made way too many up. Except for Murray, he is not here.
About to roll up on Kidway.
Yeah.
You guys feeling the small country life after this?
Earth Crusher's leading his own group of
Open up
group
an
of
anvil
people.
shop.
Silverwings flying overhead, keeping pace pretty easily.
After this, I have things I must attend to.
Dun, dun.
Dynacus, who else is there? Dynacus and Welron and Tin, and then also Aorphanus are leading us, all the spellcasters essentially.
Reminds me of good old times. Closing portals and whatnot.
Now we're closing
And
that.
yeah,
I don't want to
and
think about
as you guys are marching and walking towards this,
I'm scared.
or riding a horse if you have it, just at a slow pace because to keep march. Yeah, it's getting darker in the sky as you approach this roil that's blotting out the sun, and you can see more and more chaos within. Naluthian, where are you guys gonna walk near anybody in particular? Anybody that's interested of you near each other?
I mean, if Earth Crusher's there, I'll probably be with him.
Alright, we'll hang out with
Where's
Earth
the Luffy
Crusher.
at?
Naluthian is, I mean, not really in the front. It's a big army. You don't really. She's kind of near the front, of course.
I'm walking up.
You're gonna walk with Naluthian, okay? You're gonna be with Earth
Yeah, if
Crusher.
Earth Crusher's there, I'm gonna chill with him.
Anybody else want to walk with anybody in particular?
I think I'm gonna take place with Uruk and Earth
Alright.
Crusher.
I'm
And
gonna walk
be-
with Catagast.
Catagast, okay, you're over there.
I'll walk in between, like the center point between the two groups, I guess.
All right, you're not gonna hear anything either one of them say. Great.
It's fine.
I mean, I guess I'll cover Earth Crusher first. His stuff will be less important. Ben, he says hello to his two friends that he hasn't seen in quite a while. Is like, I'm glad you guys decided to join us for this last excursion. I hope. I think this will go okay. I think it's gonna be all right.
Oh, definitely, man.
I heard he wasn't there to see it, but I heard about all that excitement that went down with Murray. Is what he kind of speaks a little bit lower. Is what I heard true? Is he?
Yeah,
Indeed. Not quite what he seems.
day in a life. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's a real shame. He seemed to be a very admirable man and made Gula even more powerful than it already was. It's very disappointing to hear that he was indeed much more nefarious than he seemed. Seems like
Indeed.
you.
Looks can be deceiving.
Yeah, it seems like it's too good to be true. It indeed is sometimes.
Hopefully, he inspired people to take pride in the country though, and to be happy.
I mean, I'm worried that now that he's gone, all of that pride and self-fulfillment will disappear as well.
We just need somebody to take up where he left off.
Oh, that's true. That's very true, and I'm worried
Could you
about
be a good proponent for it?
these outsiders that showed up from Animo. I think
they
their
wanna take
intentions may
over.
be good, but I have a feeling they're going to force their hand on the country until we can find a more permanent replacement.
Well, my friend Zoltan here makes a good point. I mean, I think you'd be a good replacement, Earth Crusher.
No, I'm no politician. I'm just a farmer.
Can I insight check?
But isn't the
Like what
common
he
man
said,
the most important?
Is it like
If that's how he really feels. Or,
is it like out of fear, or is it like knowledgeable? Like
Oh, knowledge if he knows something about
Yeah,
Animo.
like,
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, go ahead, roll for them.
16.
I mean, yeah, he seems concerned. He doesn't really, you can't really tell why, but it may just be the fact that it's outsiders that are getting involved in Gula. Maybe he's a little xenophobic, or who knows.
Well, Earth Crusher, I mean, sometimes the most humble of beginnings, the humble of backgrounds can provide the greatest leaders.
That's very true, but I'm still not sure if I'm fit for the job. I appreciate the kind words, though, friend. It's something we can worry about in the future. Right now, we have quite a daunting task before us.
This is true.
This is quite a pressing matter.
Indeed.
Quite scary matter. I don't
Yeah.
like it.
I'm sure
I don't
it'll be.
wanna go.
I'm sure everything will go fine. I'm also concerned about Naluthian and her ilk.
You can
But
trust them.
if she's willing to help, we're not really in a position to reject it.
Yeah, like I said, you can trust them. Bragg is kind of a douche nozzle, but I don't think he means to be.
Speaking of which, you don't see Braggs anywhere, of course, as usual.
I'm gonna say, like, shit.
Yeah, he's
To be
not
quite
here.
honest, we have dabbled working with them a little bit, so they're quite nice people. They do have the best in mind for the safety of the world.
I want to go back to my garden.
I understand, friend. But it's admirable
Been thinking about
admirable of you to join in the cause.
I've been thinking about hanging it all up and selling ale,
Selling hell.
just living on the countryside.
Sounds like the life. All right. He doesn't have much else to say. Maybe idle chatter with you guys as y'all continue watching,
That's fine.
marching. Naluthian. You two were Naluthian.
Hey, no,
Do you want, by the way, you want to roll a perception check, see if you just so happen to hear these conversations?
Sure.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Okay, yeah, you heard that whole conversation and whatever else they might talk about. You're going to hear whatever this is.
hey, no,
I
Luther.
hear everything. I see all.
Anyway, okay, the two of you are with Naluthian, and you guys are marching closer. Things are coming a little more chaotic. Not crazy yet. It's just getting a little more gloomy, and everybody's looking a little nervous. Hello, Catagas.
Hey, how's it going? So I had a few questions for you.
It's going well.
All right, so are you planning? Okay, so are you planning to die here? That's my first question.
No, I'm not planning to die.
Okay, well, all right. So if you do, or maybe you make it out, and that's cool too. But so we kind of been helping you guys out and stuff. And I mean, I know you've got to have some cool magical items stashed around somewhere. So in case that was wrong, for like us helping you out and stuff, you could tell me where those might be.
I thought I was pretty clear when you guys first joined me that we don't have much.
Well, you gotta have something as big and powerful as you guys are. Come on.
If we have anything, Braggs would probably be the one to know. He might have has some stashes somewhere of things, but I try to live very minimally, so I personally do not have much, no, except what you see on me.
What do I see on her?
Roll a perception check, I guess. Or investigation. Let's do that instead.
19.
19.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she is indeed very plain. She has her like her greenish robes that you saw her wear at the Coliseum. I mean, she has like what looks to be a little messenger bag by her hip, which is presumably full of things she might need to do certain druidic spells of some sort. She does have a weapon on her. I mean, I don't know if I've ever told you guys, but you guys never really noticed or paid attention. She does carry like a scimitar, like as a melee weapon, I guess, if she absolutely needs it. But anything on her, you don't really. There doesn't seem to be anything special on her.
Yeah. Wow, you're broker than I am. So, well, I guess my third question is, what are you planning to do here?
Well, like I said before, I'm going to attempt to control this elemental chaos, and for enough time for you, or well, I presume you, since you have the cube, to activate the cube, and hopefully it'll absorb some of this place. I guess Deinecus really knows more about it than I do, but he seems confident in it. And in the meantime, with all the creatures that might be about, everybody else will be busy holding them off, because sure there will be many different creatures of elemental alignment, presumably with earth.
Well, if we can get my HUD up, we won't have to worry about that, at least.
The hood can block creatures as well.
Yeah, it doesn't let anything in it.
Nothing
allow. Yeah.
Just out of character, does it like ask for saves or some sort?
They just can't come in.
Can they like throw stuff in?
No, it'll just like hit it.
So is that like a spell or is it an item?
No, it's a spell.
Spell?
Yeah.
It's a powerful spell.
It is. It's like up to 9 creatures, I think, can fit inside. Yeah, 9 creatures.
What's it called again?
Leomund's Tiny Hut.
Okay.
It's what Caleb uses in
I'm not there yet.
Oh.
Spoilers.
Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it.
Sorry.
And I can keep the weather outside.
Speaking of creatures and such, are you aware of? Or you have any idea of the types of creatures we might be coming across?
I have no idea. I assume with the elementals, right?
Definitely earth elementals.
Maybe some more mounds?
Shambling mounds, perhaps. There are probably some still in the forest that are being invigorated even more so by the
magic.
By the chaotic magic about. Probably some mephits, some impish creatures, usually aligned with elemental magic of some sort. Probably dust or mud mephits would be about. They're usually little more than a nuisance, but in large numbers they can be very very troublesome. There's probably going to be some treants that are going to be animate and walking around thanks to the chaotic magic, which those are the most worrisome. No matter how powerful a spellcaster you are, one good wallop from those and you're going to be feeling it later, that's for sure.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, stuff like that. But hopefully we have enough people here that we can keep them at bay until the cube is activated. The cube, from what Deinecus told me, has a very quick activation, so it shouldn't be too problematic.
Yeah, for the most part. Unless, I mess up the spell for once. And then we might have a problem.
Should we have one of our more powerful spellcasters do it, perhaps?
Who
We
would
can
you
have
suggest?
Deinecus himself do it.
If he wants to, I'm not going to stop him. It would kind of make more sense because I can't. If I leave the hut, then the hut goes away. But I could
That-
kind of throw it from inside the hut. We could just get it close. We could put the hut on a wagon and then mobile hut.
I like it, Caddy.
It might be more it might be a better idea to have Deinicus use the cube while everybody else protects him if
Good
we're
idea.
worried about failing the spell, which means we would just have to fight our way in there while I control the weather and then him just activate the cube. Should be simple enough.
Yeah.
So I'll be preoccupied with that, so it'll be up to everybody else.
Pretty sure Cragmaw's got another fortress too if we need it.
Oh. She looks over and was like, that might be helpful. If we get in a last ditch situation, we need to take cover in something. Not much better things to take cover in. I can't find the fucking creature thing that I had because I didn't bookmark it because I'm an idiot. Anyway, it's fine. I'll worry about that later when we actually get there. So you guys are going to be marching for a long time. The sun's going to be going down. It's going to get dark, which is particularly scary because there's, a huge chaotic magics of earth that are flying around everywhere. And as you get closer, you do start to see small little elementals that are indicative of the magic starting to grow stronger. The very tiny ones, they're just more of a nuisance than anything else, kind of walking around. The soldiers are kicking them out of the way as they come up and try to bash at their feet and stuff. They're nothing serious, but it's going to start getting more serious very soon.
It's cute as shit. Just imagine it.
But you're not anywhere even near the storm yet. This is just on the very far outreaches.
What size creatures are horses?
Medium.
I believe they're considered.
Medium?
I thought they were considered
Well,
large.
no. I think they are large because medium creatures ride them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're considered large.
Well, the horses might die, but at least we get the hut up there.
We're gonna. We're probably going to leave the horses some distance behind
That's
as we
right.
continue on foot. As a matter of fact, as you all approach the army, it's very small, but the military group that you guys are with start to spread out more. It seemed like the ARL has been coordinating them on the march out. The idea is that they're going to spread out more so they can make sure there's nothing coming in from the very far sides, and they're going to kind of circle in as the main group marches forward to get into the woods. And it's starting to get quite loud. You can still hear each other, but I don't know if any of you have been near a waterfall in real life, but it's kind of like that. It's getting louder and louder and harder to hear. Not as relaxing, more like rocks banging against each other and trees groaning and moaning and scraping against each other. Kind of like a tornado, I guess, would be a better equivalency.
Are we inside of the forest right now?
No, you're nowhere near the inside of the forest. You're not even near where they started cutting it down.
Oh, okay.
So the magics are spread very far. And yeah, okay. At this moment they're gonna stop. They're gonna halt marching. It's dark. It's 10 p.m. or so. And I'm trying to decide if they're gonna force march. I guess they're all gonna talk amongst each other, see if they want to decide to force march or wait till the morning.
We should wait till the morning.
Do you guys have any? Yeah, you guys have any
I'm gonna throw that out
input?
there.
Yeah, I need some spells if we're gonna do this.
Yeah, I would
Indeed.
like to wait until the morning as well.
I'm good to go.
Good to go. Well,
I'm good to go whenever. Although,
3, 4, and 2 against.
I'm definitely not in a
can wait.
rush to go up there. I'm just gonna say
Okay.
that I'm.
If we
scared.
decide to camp down, we do need. There's a lot of people here, so it'll be very easy to keep watch for some. Should be very simple. But they're gonna have to keep watch to make sure no stray elementals decide to come marching this way. And does anybody? It is very dark, but you can still see a lot of movement on the edge of the forest. You presume it's trees, rocks, just things that have come to life and animated that are moving around. The forest itself just seems to be moving in no particular direction, more like just moving amongst itself. All right, so you guys are gonna rest for the night.
Indeed.
I am going to roll for the whole night a rest. See if there's anything that might happen. See if there's any stray elementals that might come out. If they're even going to be
Let's wait for the book.
2, 3, 4, 6.
I think it's over there behind you.
Okay.
Put the book over there.
Okay, so throughout the night, I don't know if some of you only have to meditate, so y'all don't have to sleep the whole time. Not most of you, some of you. But throughout,
Sleep in my new fortress.
you are gonna bring the fortress up.
Oh,
Okay.
I had a tune to this, right?
Nah, you don't have to tune to it.
Okay.
No tuning to it. But I mean, you are anyway now, so you can tune that too. But throughout the night, if any of you are awake, there is an occasional elemental that stumbles along across you guys. They're not very big still at this point. They're about the size of a man, so that is kind of sizable. But the people that are with Arl, the battle-hardened fighters and paladins, whatever they are, we don't really know, dispatch them with relative ease. So they're pretty well trained for whoever they are, and they don't ever really raise an alarm or call for help. But they just kind of make sure they group together, dispatch them, go back to their watch. Nothing too crazy. And then the morning comes around. The sun rises on the east, right? I always forget. So yeah, you guys don't even see the sun because it's right where the forest is. But it's behind the forest and it's casting like no light through it because it's pretty much blocking it. So it's a very gray and depressing morning. Sky's still like bluish kind of. Well, and where you're at, no, there's a lot of clouds and stuff. So you don't really. It just seems very dreary, like it's about to rain, but rain rocks. And yeah, I guess they're gonna grab They're not gonna grab the whole military, but it's gonna be the main people and maybe like 30 people or so going the main way, and then everybody else is gonna go around the sides. And it's only gonna be about an hour, and I don't know how to draw this out, so we're not going to draw it out unless we have to.
How many days has it been since we used the rod?
Does anybody
Does
remember?
anybody know?
I don't think it's been 10.
It hasn't been 10 days.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
tell you.
almost
It's like
positive it
5 or
hasn't.
7. Or something.
I think it's been like 3 or 4.
Yeah, it's been less than
Oh,
that.
okay.
Because we used it to get him from the shadow, or tried to get him from the Shadowfell, which happened like maybe a day or 2 ago at this point.
Maybe a little bit longer than that.
So yeah, it definitely hasn't been 10 days.
It hasn't been 10. But yeah, they're like 4s, right?
Okay, well, I'll knock 4 off now. Just keep track of that.
Yeah, we'll do 4.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So you guys are going to approach. And as you do, they're getting more like significant elementals. They don't seem to be coming right at you. Yes, at this point you guys are going to be approaching. Naluthian's going to be leading the way. I assume you're going to be part of the main group with Naluthian, Deinicus,
I'll be up front now.
Oh, you'll be with Naluthian?
Yeah.
Like next to her? That's
So
fine.
is this next day?
Yeah, this is next day.
Okay.
Yeah, we took a rest. It's all
Are we
good.
approaching the forest now?
Yes, okay, so everybody's going to be approaching the forest, and I assume the main group is all with each other.
Mhm.
They have a group of military pretty much surrounding you guys. It's kind of
Flail
like
and shield is out.
everybody's ready. I assume everybody's going to be ready for combat if it goes down.
We're gonna have my stuff ready too.
Okay, so as you guys start to approach, and the winds, well, it's not really winds, it's more like rocks being pelted at you, more like pebbles. Imagine rain, but pebbles. So it hurts a little bit. Naluthian starts to do her magic, her ritual magic of some sort, and the group has to stop for a moment while she focuses. And after a... let me see how long it takes to do this. Sure. And... Sure. Okay. Okay, after 10 minutes of waiting and her burning some incense and doing whatever other shit she's got to do, the area that... Actually, a very large radius around you guys, farther than you can see, starts to clear of all of the turmoil and the weather. So like all the elementals that are around you guys that are starting to approach you out of curiosity, seeing these group of people, like they seem like they get closer and closer, and they hit a wall and they start backing away, and they're backing further and further and further away until you can't even see them because they're just walking away from you guys. Same with the weather. The stones like that were hitting you, you can see them falling short at first, and then they start to like hit the ground further and further and further away. And they're just not even coming anywhere near you at this point. It looks like a perfectly clear day. You can see the sky. It looks blue, but I don't think any of you can see like 5 miles out. I think it'd be possible on a very clear day, but as far as you can see, it seems like there's nothing going on. Like it seems perfectly clear. Look behind you, you can still see the deforested part of Kidway as you're walking through it. But everything seems fine. But Nuluthian seems very focused, and Bonnet places a hand on her, and they continue walking, very slow pace, but walking nonetheless. As you guys start to progress into the forest, and it takes about an hour. See if anything happens in that hour. Anything in particular decides to fuck with you guys? No. You get there in about an hour. You're at the edge of the forest now, and it looks perfectly clear. There was a lot of movement in front of you guys when you were walking this way, but now it seems like they're just normal trees, just planted in the ground. They look more sparse. It's not as dense as it was. It looks very spaced out. Like you can clearly see through the woods, as opposed to usual where it was dense, thick forest that you couldn't see through at all. So some of the trees seem to have just disappeared. A lot of the ground seems to be torn up and stuff. So presumably some of the trees had come to life and started stomping around, but they're not here. Partially, probably due to her pushing them away with whatever crazy druid magic she's doing.
Would I perhaps know like what exactly? Maybe not like exact spell, but like what she's really doing with her magic right now.
Roll
specifically
a knowledge check. I don't know what kind of knowledge, but Arcana, druid.
I mean, natural 13, Arcana. I know. I don't have anything in there, so I guess 13.
13. Wait, you should have your intelligence modifier.
It's bait.
Okay.
It's 0 modifier.
I mean, it's very powerful druid magic. It's probably...
That's fair.
You know that druids are able to control the weather if they're powerful enough, and it's probably some variation on that where she's controlling this elemental role to the best of her ability. And she definitely does seem strained. Like, she doesn't seem at peace. She seems like she's very focused, not saying a word, just kind of being guided by Bonnet as they move forward.
Fair enough.
And you guys are at the edge of the forest at this point, and it looks even within the forest, it's pretty clear. So the whole army's not going to go in. They're going to pause here, and whoever, I guess Dynacus steps forward and is like, well, I guess this is my part. And do you guys have the cube? No, I think he has the cube. I don't think you guys have the big wooden cube.
He has the cube.
Yeah, I think he has a big wooden cube. All right, and he pulls out his big wooden cube that kind of like the size of a beach ball, and he's holding it. He's like, well, does anybody wish to join me in there?
I'll step forward.
Hey.
I'll go with them.
Hey.
I wouldn't feel right just sending you in there by yourself.
Yeah, good luck.
Alright, so we got 2 volunteers so far. Alright, good talk.
I got struck by lightning last time I was involved with the druid.
Craig, Mom. Well, looks like it's just me and you, man.
We'll be fine.
It's just training for that sword that you want to have.
It's not just you guys. Bonnet seems like, well, I think Nuluthian will be fine out here on her own. I'll join you guys. Make sure anything that decides to try to stop us won't.
Thank you for joining us, my divine brethren.
Anytime, my friend.
I'm going to look back at Lass and Catagast and Zoltan and said, so you guys are
Just nodding.
You guys are staying back?
How far are we going in? Is this the only
you're just asking
way?
Dynacus?
Is this the only way to get to like the magic?
Well, the magic's everywhere.
Yeah.
Dynacus is like, I'm gonna go as deep in as I can to try to hit the most of the force I can with the cube.
Okay.
It's the plan, at
I'll
least.
come with you guys.
You're coming?
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to fly me ahead.
I
to
guess I'll
protect
walk
me.
into you. I'm not just gonna
That's fair.
The last 2 times we messed with the cubes, it didn't turn out too well for me.
I'm gonna need at least a minute
Well,
to get the hut.
Wait,
down.
the last one was fine, right?
Yeah, because I got the fuck out of there.
Fair.
Glazothan,
It looks like Aerophanis is gonna stay back.
I hope I can see you again
Earth
after all this.
Crusher,
I'm sure you will.
all of them are gonna stay back. I don't think there's anybody else of importance around here. Still no Brags. Don't see Brags anywhere. Thanks, Brags. Yeah, I think that's everybody.
So who's all going?
So everybody, sorry, but
I'm gonna go like last minute.
but you.
And I'm just scared. But I'll go.
Oh, you're gonna go?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay. Everybody, everybody. Earth Crusher. So Bonnet, the group,
Wait, Earth Crusher.
Dynacus. Earth Crusher's not gonna go.
Okay, I thought.
Okay,
I thought you
good.
said he
I was
was. I was like,
making
don't
this
go.
not to
No,
go.
Earth
You can't fit
Crusher's
in the
not
hut.
going. You can't fit.
Only 9 of us. Maximum of 9 people.
You're too precious for this world.
Wait,
Earth
how many people?
Crusher.
How many people? Is
3,
that?
5,
That's why he must go.
5. Bonnet, Dynacus.
So it was just 7.
So yeah, that seems like
All right, we have room for 2 more volunteers.
Bob and George.
Well,
No.
Braggs is probably around here somewhere.
Probably.
All right.
somewhere.
Well, 1 more volunteer.
In
We're counting Braggs in case he needs a.
case he
place to
shows
go.
up.
Right, Braggs?
Oh, I guess if Naluthian needs a spot. Yeah, fuck you guys. We got.
Well,
enough
Naluthian's
people.
not gonna go in.
Never mind. 1 more volunteer. Ahem. Ahem. Can I roll a persuasion check?
Yeah, go for it.
I guess just on the group. That is 18 or 17. Sorry. It's gonna be fun.
Where's Ten Lu Tao at? He wants to come with us.
No, and we'll run and 10. They're both there. They don't want to go.
Hey, wrong.
Yeah, Silver Wing lands and it was like, I'll go.
Wait, can he fit? He'll be fine. He'll be fine. If he
Silverwing,
can
stay here. Sorry,
Aw.
you can't fit in my hut. I don't want you to get in trouble.
Is the
Darn.
A1 here?
Yeah, everyone's there. He's not gonna go.
Oh,
Nah.
you guys are fucking pussies, and I'm walking to the forest.
Well, I mean, some people got to stay out to make sure Naluthian's all right.
Why do you want more?
Hey,
To be fair-
I'm not a pussy.
To be fair, we don't need one
No,
more
I'm just
person. Catagast.
I mean, I got room for 1 more though.
I mean, there's more space for us.
I guess.
I get. All right. So I think everybody that's here has been into the forest before, except for Dynacus. So that's a good sign.
If we step in, when we step into the forest, I'm gonna say, "Oh wait, no, I take it back. I don't want to talk to Kitley right now.
I don't want to talk to kids.
He's gonna be a butthole, probably." What are you doing in
Super
my
loose
forest?
butthole.
I am too powerful. Go
Oh, get
away.
out of here. I don't need you.
I will
All right.
smite you.
Is everybody ready? I suppose.
Sure.
Sure.
Heading on into the forest. Oh boy.
Wait, right outside of the forest, can I use like elemental attunement to see if fireworks inside of the forest?
Oh. Sure. So you go ahead and try to use some fire. Yeah, it looks like it's working just fine. As a matter of fact, your fire seems to like flicker and like grow and shrink with like without you controlling it. Like it just like what you're only capable of with it. You know the elemental attunement. It goes far past that range. Like at times it just kind of like shoots forward and comes back, and it just seems to be very difficult to control.
Ah,
Like you still have it, but it's just seems to be fluctuating wildly with whatever other magics might be
interesting.
coursing through this place.
Mm.
So it might be a little dangerous to use it,
Or
Perhaps.
useful.
depending on how you look at it.
I'm already happy.
All right, everybody will head into the woods then. That's going. You guys have quite a powerful group with you.
Brags, are you around here?
Are you
I know you only speak in whispers.
you don't hear anything.
Brags isn't here, guys. I'm thoroughly searched.
Thoroughly searched.
Well, if Bonnet's with us, then he probably stayed behind with Naluthian.
Did you look with your mind eye?
I think so. Aren't these attached to my mind?
Maybe.
All right. So you guys are in. People can walk around like what 2 to 3 miles per hour? 2 miles per hour. Well, I'll round it down to 2 miles per hour. So you guys are going to be in these woods for the bare minimum of at least 2 hours, at least. So first thing I need everybody to do is once you guys set foot in the forest, is everybody to roll a wisdom check, including Bonnet and Deinecus. Oh,
Just straight wisdom. Oh, yeah.
20 not nat.
Wait, is it a save?
9.
Or just a
well, it's not a save particularly. Well, it's just a wisdom check.
natural
So
20?
20, natural 20,
8.
8,
9.
9,
19.
19. Okay, you two, the three of you seem fine. You two, Deinecus and Bonnet, all four of you, once y'all come into the forest, you're hit with a blinding white light that you two are used to, and Bonnet might be. Deinecus seems a little more disturbed by it, but you don't hear. Of course, you don't hear a voice. You don't see a figure. But the figure that, well, the kind of light, the eyes that you saw before, which were like, if I remember correctly, like a bright white light with like a black figure on it.
Mm-hmm.
I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's how I described it before. Doesn't seem to be what it is now. It seems to be a very jagged and almost shrieking at you, and you don't feel compelled to go further in the forest as before, where it kind of compelled you to go towards it. Matter of fact, it seems like it wants you to leave as quick as possible, and yeah, it's very abrasive and terrifying. And Bana and Deinecus both get hit with it as well, and Bana is like, yeah, I won't miss that when we close this up. And Deinecus seems very upset and is like, yeah, I don't know about this, guys. I feel a little nervous. Like, we might need more people.
He's trying to scare us, Deinecus.
What are you guys talking about? I mean, I told you guys to get one more person, but we'll be fine.
Well, the forest entered our mind again. I guess you guys resisted it, but it doesn't want us here. It's the complete opposite of when it first entered our minds, guiding us.
Yeah, and you guys that are, if you remember, like, the forest is always very dark, and there's no exception this time. Even with the clear skies, it's the way well, it's not as thick now, so you can actually see inside. So it actually looks kind of nice, despite the situation, because of the clear weather that the Luthian has graced you all with. But it doesn't seem like there's a lot of things alive around. Mm-hmm. Like, whatever beings were here, she probably drove out to the furthest reaches, further away. Anything that is here, it's dead quiet where you guys are at. There's no noise of wildlife or
that's eerie. Yeah,
anything. But it's kind of sunny, so it's a little unsettling. It's like there's just nothing alive in here as of right now. Of course, hopefully the trees are where you guys are, but yeah, it's just completely silent. And for the first hour of travel, let's see. Somebody roll for me. D20.
No, that's not a D20.
And be good.
20.
No.
Yes.
He's back.
Yes.
Did he
These are
really?
my dice.
Did you find your dice?
Did he really ever leave?
He's lost his dice.
Yeah, I don't
He
know
doesn't
where
need
they
him.
are. I'm sad. So, just to clarify, I took that amulet and I stuffed it in my bag of holding.
Sure.
And I had my bag of holding and my armor tucked in between my
Okay, whatever.
breasts.
The amulet doesn't work that way. But,
I know.
Your small petite breast.
He
Please
doesn't
stop.
want them to know he's got it.
I don't think your bag of holding will fit between your teeth.
I mean, it's not that big, is it?
They're decent.
It's a
in
bag of
size.
holding, like a bag.
Because
Okay.
it's an actual bag. It's not just like a bag that I can.
The bag or her titties are decently sized.
You're gonna have to go
Inside check?
into very descriptive detail on how big.
As you guys are walking through this forest,
I'm pretty sure you said perky chest and big ass.
everybody roll a perception check.
Sir, yes, sir.
For sure.
Titties?
Yes.
17.
So good today.
15.
2. Oh, hold on. 6.
Interesting.
23.
Oh, never mind. I can't stuff it in between my breasts.
All right. Well.
Thanks for clearing
Anybody? Jesus Christ! Anybody get above a 20?
Okay.
No.
that up. Hell no.
23.
You did.
Yeah.
Let me see if they did. No. Okay. They might have, but I don't feel like looking right now. All right, you seem to be the only one that notices it. High up in the now spacious treetop, you catch something flying that seems to be very serpentine in shape, but it seemed to have feathers.
Okay.
And it seems to just flew between one tree to the other. So, yeah, that's a little strange. Surprising that the shortest person was able to see that and nobody else, but yeah.
Hey guys, something just went through the trees up there. Serpent feathers.
Did it
Don't know
land
if
or keep
friendly or
flying?
not.
Serpent with feathers.
Does
Yeah.
it sound familiar to me at all?
Roll a knowledge nature. Well, knowledge is considered. Do you have a proficiency in any knowledge in particular, religion
I don't
or
think
nature?
so. Neither religion nor nature.
Okay, yeah. So I guess knowledge check doesn't really matter.
12.
12.
I got an 18.
You got an 18.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, neither one of you have heard of flying snakes before, so I think Catagas
it's
is probably
flying?
crazy.
Hey Dinonicus, have you heard of any flying snakes with feathers?
Sounds ridiculous. I don't believe you.
Dinonicus is
No
like,
such thing.
I wasn't a biology major, but I don't think that exists.
Well, I saw it.
How far away did he see it?
You guys would not believe
It
me in
was,
the
it
past.
was way up in the treetops, and these are tall trees. So he, well, how tall did I say these trees were before? Like
Like
30
redwood.
feet, like redwood trees. Yeah, they're huge. So he saw it at the very top, more like a shadow of it than anything else.
I'm gonna fly up.
Are you gonna fly up there?
Yeah.
All right.
Bergman, be safe, please. He might eat you for breakfast.
I think I remember you like had to climb a little bit last time. I didn't.
I mean,
I don't remember. Yeah. So you're gonna.
I can still climb fast too.
Okay, so you're gonna get up there as quick as you can. And you get up there, and I'll let you roll another perception check for me. Get a second chance since you're pursuing this thing.
I don't think it was. It was 15.
15. Well, you are higher up, so it's easier to see. And you do catch a glimpse of this said feathered snake.
How big was it whenever I saw it?
Whenever you saw it,
Yeah.
it looked to be about the size of a human man.
Oh.
And yeah, when you see it, you can make a little bit more of the details out on it. And yeah, that seems to be what it is. Like a snake with feathers and wings jump between the trees as it's trying to get away from you. It's very fast.
It's trying to get away from us.
Yeah.
Okay. So just one.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, just one.
Can I look around and see if there's anything else?
What'd you see up there?
You rolled a 15 with your perception?
Mhm.
Well, from up here, you can still see some of the storm going on in the distance. You see some movement in the trees, also at the edge of this calm that you guys are in, stomping around. More trees coming to life, but nothing in the immediate area.
Do I see any trees moving?
In your immediate area, like within anywhere around you guys, no. It's just, it seems they have like a radius around you guys that's way out there, probably like another 2 miles out there. Because it's very clear until you see that storm up here on top of these trees.
So no treetops are moving around us, right?
Mm-mm. All you saw was that snake slither away. And I mean, you can still see it like jumping from tree to tree as it's getting further and further away.
That's fine. I'll just jump back down and tell him.
No, just let them know.
Pretty sure there's one of those. Probably more.
You don't think they're getting back up or anything, do you? It's probably just getting the fuck out of here.
Didn't think about it. Could be.
Just staring at
We should
him.
probably
Oh, there were weird creatures up there.
hoof it.
But I didn't see any moving trees. I could see the storm way off in the distance, so
Yeah,
We're getting closer at least.
things are looking up.
yeah.
Except for that one snake thing. I don't like snakes.
Yeah, weird,
man.
right? And it's got feathers.
How big was it whenever you
Wings.
saw it?
Oh,
When I saw it?
so you believe him?
Yeah, it was about the size of a full grown man.
Okay, okay.
A little bit shorter than me,
I
maybe.
mean,
Wow.
Interesting.
when two people say it instead of just one, it becomes a little more believable.
When it comes from me, it's believable.
Listen, I haven't misled any of you that I can think of.
Is there anything else you guys wish to do?
Doubt. I'm fine with just pushing on.
I think that's good.
Pushing on. All right, give me one more encounter dice.
Boop.
Oh, I rolled a 9.
Rolled a 9. How could you?
Plus 13.
Plus 13.
22.
I gotta check something real quick before we continue.
So
Finding
It's
these
all
snake
quiet
feathers.
in here. Snake feathers. Okay. You guys go for another hour and.
Run into the nest on your way out.
Interesting. All right. Sorry. Yeah. You guys continue for another hour and 2, 4. You don't see the edge of what you presume to be the safe area quite yet. But you can now see through the trees and you can start to see the storm some distance away. Like a far way away. So you guys have a little bit more of a walk, not another hour's worth, but it's going to be a little bit longer before you get to the edge of the storm. And you see like just a wall of trees there, both moving and not moving. So you presume that's where the magic picks back up at. And if you guys continue to walk and you get to the very edge, and it's kind of surreal, but you can just see a wall of tree ants and elementals and stuff kind of stuffed against each other like they're trying to get back in where they were pushed out of. And they don't seem to look at you, any of you specifically. They want back in.
How close are we to them?
I mean, however close you want to get. You guys like can almost walk up to this invisible wall that seems to have been made by an Eluthian. And like they're not really like bashing at it. Seems like they're just kind of like trying to push, and they don't really understand why they can't.
So how much farther do we need to go before we can throw this cube?
I mean, it's up to you guys if you want to go any further or not. You can throw it here if you want. Deinekes is like,
what do you want?
yeah,
I
think this is as far as we're going to go unless we want to walk straight into that.
Not particularly. If you think it'll work from here, I'm cool with that.
yeah, if you can
Yeah,
act on
You're the
that.
expert here.
So,
I mean-
pop that hut.
Yeah, I'm gonna put. Just give me. Everyone protect me for like a minute, and I'll put a safety hood down.
Can I hold up
For
my
like a
speed?
minute.
Yeah, I
Oh,
need
we
a
should be
minute to
fine.
make it good.
Yeah, let me. I'm gonna roll to see if anything happens in that minute.
Okay.
Why didn't our Luthian follow us in?
I mean, nobody really told her to.
Okay.
Yeah, she couldn't really. She was really focused on what she was doing, and Bonnet didn't seem to want to push her in.
Mm.
So he
Sure.
was just like, I'll go in. I guess he didn't want to risk guiding her through the forest, or maybe he was.
Okay.
Nobody really asked him or anything. Yeah. Okay. For that minute it takes you to set up that hut, you do see like some of the trees, like vines, try to sneak through that little wall. And they hit it, and they just kind of like curve out as they're trying to like come in. These things are towering, by the way. You can't see the tops of them because they're made from these huge redwoods. So no saying just like how powerful they are. It's just you can just see multiple limbs of them just try to like reach in and just kind of curve off the wall. As for the earth elementals, they don't do anything really fancy. They're just kind of like trying to bash their ways in, and they're just kind of like bouncing off. Yeah, they look like a bunch of idiots from here. Yeah, you have your little hut set up now.
Yeah. I'll make it a.
I don't even know how this hut works. So.
It's like a dome of protection, pretty much.
Basically, yeah.
Oofa. Tell you what, you guys are definitely going about this the smart way.
I'm going to make it yellow, like bright yellow on the outside. And the inside is transparent so you guys can see through it. It's yellow so that way you guys can easily find your way back to it.
If you guys go out there or
Right.
something happens. It makes sense. Okay.
But I can't leave here, so the rest is up to you guys. But there's a safety hut of invincibility, basically, whenever everyone needs it. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Interesting.
immediately work on there real quick.
Immediately do what?
I'm just gonna go walk into that hut.
So he's
real
gonna be
quick.
under there. All right.
Yeah.
Deinekes, you want me to tie you to a rope? I'll
Uh,
pull you back into the hut after you do the cube thing.
I'll probably just run back to the hut. I think we'll be fine.
And you don't want a rope just in case? What's a rope gonna hurt?
I mean, a rope might secure me somewhere where I don't want to be secured. I'll
Maybe.
forego the rope.
Crack more hair can yank you back in. You're not that heavy.
I'm gonna forego the rope.
All right, well, if you get lost in that thing, don't blame me.
I'm not gonna walk into it. I'm gonna activate the cube and just throw it.
Okay.
I'm not really sure what's gonna happen with this protective magic that Noluthian has set up for us, but I'm really hoping the cube just absorbs everything before that gets affected. This is a slightly different scenario than the other cubes I have tested under.
Ooh, I'm gonna
try
test something really quick. Okay, I'm going to reach in to my bag of tricks.
Oh no.
I'm gonna pull out a fuzzy ball. I'm gonna toss it.
Fuzzy ball. You go ahead.
I'm gonna toss it like right on the edge, like right where the cusp of the shield or the protective magic is.
Sure.
Is there a D8 around here? Do you have a D8 over there? I'm gonna use this. Yeet! I have it pulled up right here. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Diego pops up again.
Oh, Diego again.
Panther. I'm gonna like when he pops up and comes out of the ball, I'm gonna go up to him and pet him. I'm like, hey, I need you to walk through this shield towards all those things and see what happens. Yeah.
You're gonna make him walk towards the shield,
He's gonna walk through it.
or the
Not the
force
shield. He's gonna walk through the protective, like the.
barrier. that
So
Noluthian
Diego is made of like magic, right? The bag of tricks says it's like
It just turns into the animal.
it turns into that animal.
Yeah, and it refreshes after a day.
Oh, it's actual fucking panther.
So it's an actual panther.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Shredded, son.
Okay. Yeah.
After it makes it inside of there.
Yeah, or a tree's just gonna smack it.
Yeah, it doesn't say it's it just says the creature.
Great. So you're gonna send him through that force field.
I also want to see what happens. Yeah,
Okay. Diego will obey whatever you tell him to.
it does what I tell him to. Yeah.
All right. You see him take that first step through the force field, and since he goes head first, his head comes clean off and his body falls to the ground.
When he steps out of it.
Like as soon as, because his head comes out first.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's gone, and he's just.
Did I see that? Did something chop it off?
No, not particularly. Just the crazy like roil of earth and wood outside the fucking force field.
Okay.
I mean, roll perception. Maybe you can make out precisely what took his head off if you want.
Okay. I rolled a 5. So
A 5? You're pretty sure.
Oh wait, no, I get advantage on this because my sentinel shield.
Sure.
7.
7. Yeah, you're pretty sure it was either the giant stone or the giant tree.
Fair enough. Diego.
And now there's a dead, headless panther corpse in the shield with you guys. When it dies, does it not like
I don't know.
disappear?
I don't know.
Does it like revert back to the bag?
Did I hear any like panther noises from inside my hut?
Oh, it just vanishes.
I mean, you probably heard a yowl as it
okay.
got fucking.
it just vanishes.
Wait, also,
vanishes?
can we
Okay,
also
good.
see out of there?
Yeah, it's transparent.
So
Oh
we
yeah, I
just
guess
see
I could
that?
just seen it. What the fuck is going on out there?
I just wanted to see what happened. If you stepped out of
Diego.
it.
All right, are we
Not going
ready to
there.
proceed?
Ready whenever you are, Deinicus.
All right. Bonnet draws his mighty hammer. He doesn't really know what he's preparing for, but he doesn't know what's going to happen either. And Deinicus goes to the very edge of the force field.
Hey Bonnet,
I'll walk beside him.
do you want me to butter you up so you're slippier before you leave?
I swear to God.
Slip out of them situations.
I'll ask him if he wants me to toss it for him. Like after he puts it in there. I could probably throw it farther. It's up to you.
I mean, yeah, I guess the farther it goes, the better. So that sounds like a good idea. Let's do this, I guess.
I'm gonna stand at the ready as well.
How heavy is the cube? And like, just curiosity.
Well, it's hollow and made of wood,
Maybe
but it's about the
ready
size
to
of a
buy
beach
this
ball.
bread.
So like 10 to 20 pounds, maybe.
You're about to fucking throw that
Jesus.
thing.
I don't know weights that well. It's made out of a heavy wood, so it's probably heavier than that. But he can probably chunk it super farther than Deinicus could.
Don't throw it past it. All the way through.
Okay, so Deinecke holds the cube in his hands, but he doesn't have any of the
Midoriya stuff.
any of the paper any of the scrolls that he gave you before, because he's gonna cast the gate spell himself instead of using a scroll.
It's a good decision.
Which he does have, right? Yeah.
I forget I have a lot of this.
Yeah.
Go sell them.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't give them back to Deinecke or anything.
Or you could just travel to other planes, you know.
All
That's a way
right.
to keep them, I think.
He does.
Yeah, too.
He has to focus for a moment, and he has his hand on either side of it as he's casting whatever magic he is into it. And as soon as it's done, he just looks at you quickly. Throw it! All right, roll
Do I
a
need to
strength
roll
check.
for it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or, yeah, we'll do a strength. You're not aiming for anything, right? You're just throwing it.
Yeah, just throwing it
We'll
straight.
do a strength check.
Alright, so I'll take the first one. It's
Yep.
plus 10, so 23.
23. Okay. So you
Goes through.
throw it as hard as you can, and as soon as it goes through the force field, you see a bunch of the you see it get batted around a lot by the crazy amounts of stone and wood flying everywhere as it gets pushed around, and it seems to take damage, but it still seems to be keeping its cube shape. As it gets in, you lose it. It's pretty quickly. You don't see it anymore, and you don't see anything happen for a moment, couple moments.
Run into the hut.
10 seconds pass. Yeah, Deinecke is running back.
Back to the hut.
10 seconds pass, so on and so forth. Everybody in the hut?
Yes.
Everybody's in the hut. Bonnet's in the hut.
Yeah.
Everybody's in the hut.
Brags.
Yeah. You guys don't notice, but Braggs materializes in the back
Oh my
of the
God.
group.
Yeah, I told y'all!
It's
I vouched
so,
for it!
I knew you were here.
I think it's safer in here.
As you said, you were thorough.
You're welcome. Hey, he's sneaky.
I never doubted.
So nothing happens for a moment, and then you start to see the all the crazy amounts of wood and stone that are behind the force field start to get pulled away from the wall, and as it gets pulled further and further away, eventually you see the trees just fall sideways and get sucked back, and then as space gets cleared out, you see just a clearing where the cube is, and you see all this magic getting sucked into it in the immediate area, just stone and wood and just earth and all kinds of things. It's those little mephits that are earth elementals.
Should have brought some snacks.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's
This is
quite
a
the
nice
show.
Front row seat.
Yeah, you see even some things you guys might not be completely familiar with. You see maybe some of the shambling mounds start to get sucked in that might be just in the group of crazy magical items. Or beings rather. You see that happen, but as it's all getting sucked more and more in, the cube seems to be kind of expanding, and it seems to be it's having a hard time containing what's being sucked into it. And Deinecke quickly looks at everybody else as I don't think the cube's big enough.
I got another cube.
What?
What about the other cube?
No, the other cubes. We need to get that cube before it fails. We need to extract it before it keeps sucking in and doesn't stop. Because at this rate, Deinecke is quickly formulating. If it keeps going, it's probably gonna fail and release everything it's gathered so far. At this point, in front of you and off to the side a little bit, it's kind of like a semicircle. Close to a semicircle. It seems like most of the stuff is starting to get sucked in the immediate area, but there's still a fair amount of roil you guys can see in the distance. I haven't been touched in it. It's still sucking more and more in. Deinecke is already.
You not have another cube on you?
Deinecke is already breaking free of the hut and running for it to try to deactivate it somehow.
We should have tied a rope to the cube.
Guess I'm going with it.
You got anybody running with him? Because he's going as quick as he can.
I'm
I'll
staying.
outrun him
Yeah.
to
Is he
go
going
grab
to
it.
grab the cube?
Yeah, he's running out there to grab it. He seems like he's very concerned it's about to about to burst.
I'm going to go too.
I'll run past him to try to get it, bring it back.
I don't want anything to happen to him.
Okay. He quickly runs out of there and he grabs the cube by a corner of it the best he can because these magic are still coming in. Let me see. I need a roll. This is too short of a time. Give me that 10-minute one. Yeah.
That works.
You guys don't have 10 minutes. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do. See if he can grab it. Okay, yeah. Deinonychus is able to get a hold of it and like securely grab it by like he like curves his fingers into like the corners, so he's not grabbing the sides, so it's not disrupting the magical, like it's sucking in the magic. And he kind of picks it up and he's just holding it, and then like turning around, like, I don't know what to do. He's like has it in his hands.
I'm gonna cast haste on him.
And it's still just sucking more and more in. Okay.
You can run super fast if you need to get away from here now. I don't know what else to tell
You
you.
don't know how to stop it from sucking in.
Stop it. That's a good idea. All right. He quickly like sets it back down and puts his hands on it, and he's trying to focus really hard. It seems like he's trying like to cancel the gate spell that was going on. And it stops. Okay. Finally stops, but the side effect is the magic it was immediately sucking in just kind of like falls to the ground, and there's a bunch of like earth and trees and rocks everywhere. It's kind of like strewn about. It's kind of like in lines as it was sucking it in, and it's quickly starting to like lift off the ground, and it looks like it's starting to animate again. Deinonychus is looking around. The cube itself seems to be glowing with like a very bright green glow, like on the inside of the wood, and he's like, we need to get back to the hut.
Get back to the hut.
Can you carry it?
Yeah, he's carrying. It's not any heavier. He has,
hasted.
huh?
He's hasted. So.
Yeah, he has a hold of it, and he's hasted, so he's fucking
back.
gone. He's back to the hut.
I'm jogging back as fast as I can.
You guys are jogging back as fast as you can. Things are coming alive around you. The earth elementals are popping back up. Bunch of the trees
war
are
movie.
standing back up and like starting to come alive. He's back really quick, so it's fine. It wasn't that far out. Whoever else went with him, I know you two did. Roll a dexterity check. See if you get tripped up by anything out there.
I'm just gonna fly.
Just dexterity check.
Dexterity.
just-
Just do a dexterity while you're flying.
Ooh, not too bad.
Sad.
18.
14
14. Okay.
plus whatever.
Plus whatever. Oh, you're
17.
probably fine then. Yeah, you're fine. Luckily, the storm isn't in full effect again, and you guys get back to the hut. And how? Okay, we're gonna probably go to break here for a moment. I'm gonna have to have you describe that hut to me.
Okay.
And everybody gets back to the hut, and it all becomes animate around you, and it starts closing in on the hut. So it happens pretty quick, unless you guys want to do something very quick while you're in the hut before it all encloses in on you around the hut.
Did Narlethian
Anybody
spell
have an
end?
idea?
How many?
Wait, in the hut? No, we'll be fine in the hut.
As long as I'm in the hut, I'm okay. And my weapon stuff, I'm still going to be drawn.
Yeah, nothing should come through here. We can
You
go to
guys-
break though if you want to look at this well. Real quick.
Does anybody
Just
have
make
anything very quickly that they want to do?
You
before
can still
we go to break?
teleport, right?
Say you can
Yeah, that's what I
teleport.
was gonna say.
You
I
just
can
teleport all of
teleport.
us out of here.
How many people are gonna teleport?
Wasn't it 8?
over?
That's like
Is it
exactly
8?
how many people's here.
Good thing we
didn't bring
Later, Tim.
Holy shit.
Little Bob be standing there like,
I told you.
Thick.
I told you.
Catagast.
Yeah, what's up?
When we get, or before we get out of the forest, can you cast invisibility on me?
Sure.
All right. Well, we're gonna go to break for a moment.
Up to 8 willing creatures, so I'm gonna be like,
there we go.
all right, guys, I got this new headband. We can get the fuck out of here.
So you want to do that, I guess?
Okay, we're stop for now. Well, let's stop for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because I want to know exactly what that hut says. Because I'm curious if it says no magic from other people can be cast inside of it as well.
I don't
That's
think
what I
so.
need to know. So just we'll go to break for now, and we'll
We'll be
discuss
back.
this.
Thank God for tuning in.
Oh,
We appreciate it.
Are there viewers?
we've had a couple. We've had one or two.
Cool.
We'll be back in 10, 15 minutes.
besides that, it's fine. It downloads really quick, so.
So if you get teleported out of your hut, does it also go away?
And we're back.
Whenever he leaves the hut, it disappears.
Hello, friends
everybody.
and people
Yes, back from intermission.
of the 46 community.
But yeah, if he leaves the hut, it goes away.
Okay.
Yeah, so when we teleport out. Wait, did you confirm that there would be a split second, or was it just, or we just teleport out?
Well, okay, so currently, you guys are in this small hut with 8 people, so it's a little crowded. And there's just this crazy elemental Roil on the outside that doesn't seem concerned about getting in. It's just kind of chaotically milling about, and you guys just so happen to be there. You can't see anything. You can't see above you, anywhere around you. It seems like that protective spell that Niluthian cast is gone. It's just nothing but, well, you can't see above anyway, I don't think, because I think it has a top, doesn't it?
Oh, it's just a hut.
You can see
it's
through it.
transparent. Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta see just chaotic, like, elemental magic everywhere. You might see the odd face or two if you focus and see a creature of some sort that has a face get pushed against the force field, but yeah, it's not a fun place to be.
Alright, guys, so you want us to GTFO and I use the.
Yeah, everybody seems a
attack?
little panicked. It's like,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it takes
Are
out
we-
here.
Where are we teleporting to?
you
To
can
the rest of the soldiers.
Donikus looks a little relieved, like, oh, you can teleport?
I can. I'll just take us back to the rest of the
We
soldiers.
have gate spells too. We could've done that.
I can't open a gate in this hut.
Oh, yeah, I guess. You're right.
I guess.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna focus on the last place we were with
Oh.
soldiers
Oh, yeah,
inside
wait.
of the forest.
Hang on, one second.
Oh,
Podcast greater invisibility on last.
Teleport.
okay. So
Alright.
I guess she's gone.
Yeah, touch us.
And
Everyone
well,
touch.
he doesn't have to touch you. I don't think. You just have to be within his eyes, within his sight. You have to be
guess just
willing.
It
What's
does
that
say
touch?
a creature you can touch.
All right. Would you roll for?
Is that not how teleportation works?
No, you just tell.
No. You just pick
Okay.
a spot, and I'm gonna roll a percentile dice.
Oh yeah, that's what I rolled.
Hmm?
That's
No,
what I rolled. You wanna roll?
I roll the percentile dice.
Oh, okay.
But you should be fine. You're picking a very easy spot to get to.
Whoops. Just trying to point over there.
Thanks.
Do you want to buy one?
Y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's fine because you were just there like 2 hours ago. So yeah, at one moment you guys are in this tiny hut. It looks like death is imminent, and the next moment, you're
Is that the sound it makes when we appear?
Yeah.
yeah. You guys just appear, but it doesn't look great. You guys appear, but there seems to be already a lot of distress happening. A lot of the soldiers are in combat with elementals and such that are now attacking the group since Niluthian's magic is now gone. And the Royal's immediately in front of you. So yeah, it seems like the cube might have absorbed some of it, but not all of it.
How fast can you make another cube?
I got another use. You want to get the fuck out of here too?
Bonnet has already gone off. Like he spotted something he's gonna fight, and he ran off, and he's taking a swing at it.
I'm the same way. Like,
Nothing seems to be attacking you guys because you guys just appeared. Nothing seems to have been noticed.
I want to go help where I can. Like I want to go.
Where's Narluthian?
You don't see her immediately.
Can I fly up and see if I see
You
her?
want to roll a perception check?
Yes.
You're gonna try to fly up.
Where's Earthcrusher?
19.
19. We want to roll perception as well if y'all want to look for it. You okay? You want to see if whatever you guys spot.
10.
Niluthian, you see her like she's
17.
fighting some kind of giant tree, perhaps that seems to be trying to attack her, like off to the south somewhere. Would you roll 10?
17.
17.
I rolled a 10.
Earthcrusher.
You rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Earthcrusher, you see him with a group of people just battling another group of earth elementals. He's taking on like 2 or 3 of them at once. He's just grabbing them, like smashing them against each other. And you rolled a 10. Are you looking for anybody in particular? Or
I'm just
looking
trying
around?
to. I want to help someone. Like I'm
Look
trying
around?
to help where I can.
Oh, well, the closest person to you would just be a group of soldiers that are struggling with a decent-sized elemental, a little bit bigger than a normal human being. We're not going to roll
Initiative.
initiative yet, but you want to try to assist with that situation?
Yeah.
Is anybody else going to do anything else? Because I'm keeping that
Thanks.
pin in that.
How fast can you make more cubes?
not this fast. We need to get away from here.
Yeah, I say we get the fuck out. Like, go. Not stay in this area.
I could definitely assist with that.
I guess you're gonna be coming back down right about
I'm
now.
gonna come back down.
You catch
tell
him saying that.
You're
You're already running off.
I've ran off already, man.
You want to roll perception to see if you hear them?
15.
When you hear them, are you gonna turn back around?
I'm gonna turn around and say, "What?
Go back.
Donica says he needs to get out of here.
There's people in trouble around us.
They need to leave too.
They can't all go."
They can turn around.
Retreat.
Go the other way.
Retreat.
All right. At this point, a particularly giant red tree folk of some kind catches onto the small group, yelling at each other, and it starts to lumber towards you guys, batting away soldiers that come at them. All
Are these
right.
considered giants?
No.
I need another minute.
All right. We're gonna roll initiative now, unless you guys are gonna bounce out real quick.
I mean, I'm not even near them.
I mean, you're near them. You see them. You see
You're-
that coming
you're within
towards
my
them.
side.
It's just like a willing creature.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna,
willing
I'm gonna
creatures on my
start.
side.
Donica still has the haste on him, so
No, I put,
Right?
and I put invisibility on last.
oh, so,
So
the
she's
haste
not
is
in
over.
your
Yeah.
like.
Well, Donikus thought he had the haste on him, so he tries to run. He's noticed he's not as fast. He's like, I don't think it's gonna work. He just like he takes the cube. He has a bag of holding. He
protect
just
me.
shoves it in.
Protect me. We need another hut. We need another hut. So yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna have us roll initiative now. This is weird because we're gonna have two separate. You're not gonna
You're
go
not
back and help
double.
them with the big tree.
I mean, if I see it lumbering towards them, I am.
Okay, cool. Which with your perception you would have.
Now that there's like danger to my friends.
All right.
18, good.
I'm gonna cast.
Ooh.
Can I cast mirror image and then start working on the hut like while this thing's heading towards us?
Roll initiative first. We'll put out characters and we'll see what people are.
Are we even fighting this, or are we leaving?
I don't know. I asked if anybody was going to do anything real quick, but
Kind of at the
it
mercy
seems
of
like
the group.
everybody's kind of middling with.
We have
where they
crap
wanna
all.
go.
I'm not worried.
It's one tree.
It's one tree.
I just want to get out of here before invisibility ends.
I kind of want to try some combat.
I mean, I'm staying to
And then
help.
we,
I'm just gonna
and then we
say
can
that.
bounce out. That's cool.
All the allies we've made are sitting here like fighting. I'm not just gonna leave them.
We could
That's just
take a
Uruk,
few
though.
of them with us. If we all die here, then Gula's.
And you guys are like on the edge of the Roil, like it's like going crazy, and there more creatures are funneling out of it as people are still fighting. It just seems to be never ending almost.
Let's get Donicus inside of that hut.
All right, so
I
you
believe that's
need
our
you
first
need to set up
objective.
the hut though, and does that take time to cast?
Takes a
A
minute.
minute.
So we're essentially going to have to do a minute of combat at least for him to get the hut up, and he won't be able to do anything else if that's what he's
8 rounds,
focusing
right?
on.
That's like 8 rounds, right?
Yeah, that's.
A lot can happen.
Yeah,
But I mean, let's get set up, and then we'll.
But Donicus needs to make more of those cubes.
Yeah.
It took him like a week to
Yeah, I don't
make
think
the
you can
cube, though.
manufacture them that quick.
Yeah, we need to get out so we can do this. Like, we need to come up with another solution.
But you guys can discuss that during the combat that we're about to set up here.
If we kill everything in the forest, nothing can get out.
it.
Oh God.
Big brain plays. Big brain time.
Big brain time.
Here comes the TPK, boys.
No.
Nah, ain't no way you're all gonna die.
See, not all of us.
You're not all gonna die because Cragmaw's going to leave.
Somebody's gonna run. Yeah, I guarantee you, at least one of you is gonna run away if it gets to that point.
If it comes to the point where one of us dies first, I want you to teleport me the fuck out. Everybody dying is dead.
Yeah, if it's looking bleak, get us all out of here.
If you're all agreeing to that, I'll count you as all willing creatures if he decides to do
I'm a
it.
willing creature. Whenever he teleports, I'm gone.
I am willing.
Yeah.
The thing
From
is,
now on, if that ever happens, I will teleport us out. But if I teleport us out, nobody gets pissed at me.
it's all nice and green for the
Forest.
for the forest that it feels like it is. Shouldn't have left this stuff out on here so long.
We can get
It
it
was
on.
on
You
there
just
a
have to
while.
use the towel.
Yeah, we need to actually like
Yeah.
cool.
Just look it up.
This will be fine.
That's the last.
All right. So
You can get some paper.
what we'll do so we have as much space as we possibly can.
I don't know where my towel went. I'll find it later.
This right here is going to be the edge of the Roil. I would advise nobody go to that. just to
End up like Diego.
I would advise.
Diego
don't.
zone.
Do we have any just paper towels around here? Dry this off with?
Any
There's
moist
some
towelettes?
Lysol things over
Can
here.
use my shirt.
No, I need just paper. I need the dry stuff. Oh, it's already like a greenish color. So that'll just dry it off. Might get a little bit more. All right. So, you guys came out probably about this area. So this is 9. I will let you guys set up however you want. Bonnet's already ran off.
I am in the middle.
Where would
guys-
I have ran towards the tree? Towards the.
That's to the
Roil.
east. You were going this way, so you
I'll
need to be a little
bit.
off over
Yeah, I'll be a
here.
little bit off over there somewhere.
I don't know. I don't remember everybody's pieces. It's been a while since combat.
I'm the sword and shield.
I'm
I'm,
the small
I thought
gnome.
this was you.
That's the.
Oh, that's the arrow.
That's one
version.
of them.
Is there a small gnome anywhere?
There's the small dwarf boy.
here's someone here. Oh no, that's a.
Hey,
That's
Grandma, could you hand me that piece in front of you?
This one?
Yeah, that's me. Thank you.
I don't know where all the pieces went. Oh, here we go. We got some boys here. Oh, there's Cragmaw.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle.
Yeah, I'm just the sword and shield right there.
You think of the elf chick with the.
Did you find the
sword?
small one?
This one?
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's it. Well, there's this boy.
We're just missing the gnome.
I don't know where the gnome is.
I don't remember what he looked like.
Yeah.
Is it gnome?
It was pretty tiny.
He's got
Yeah, he
a ball
was-
of fire in his
Is it a
Hey.
papered one?
No, it's
No, it
not.
was the light gray color.
Or come find him. You can start. I'll look for him.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, I
Yaha.
didn't see that.
No, it's-
There you
He's so tiny. I didn't see him. All right, so
I'm the
so
one that's
small.
standing down
This is
right
you?
there.
or not?
No, I'm the sword and shield right there.
Sword and shield. This one?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna stick you like right
Just
here.
And this one's last, right?
This one's last.
I'm the one laying down. over there.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
That one's you. Okay. So
Where's that tree at?
yeah, I'll get to that in a moment. So boom.
I'd like to be in like the middle of everybody.
Front
You
line.
did teleport, so I assume you're like in the
Yeah.
middle. You flew into the air real quick, but you came back down. I assume you're still in the same rough position. I'm assuming you're in the front, but you ran back.
Put me next to Cragmaw.
Where's Narluthian?
The Luthien.
You can make her that one.
She's too far away to be on this battle map.
Bitch.
Can you put me next to Cragmaw?
Next to Crag.
But in which direction is she?
Right, you're invisible, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Right there. We'll do that. Which direction?
Yeah.
This way. A little bit further this way. Who's left? Did I got everybody? Is there anybody the characters I'm missing? We have 1, 2, 3. We have 5 here. Is this?
Who's that?
This so make sure I got it right. Last.
Are you gonna put Dynacus with us too?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just make sure I have everybody so far.
Oh, okay.
Dynacus.
Player wise.
Yeah, player wise.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Dynacus will go right here. He's up there with Cragmaw because they ran back together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't see Brags, of course. That's Uruk. Bonnet already ran off to fight something else before this even happened. Is that everybody? I think so. Now, as for the giant, actually, it's much bigger.
Did somebody say giant?
It's not a giant. It's just a huge tree.
Is it bigger than?
You want to use my cup?
That actually might be suitable. Yeah. That's pretty suitable, actually.
Okay.
That actually might be a little not wide enough. Let me check here.
Or what if I can even see the top of that from like?
I mean, it'd be hard to see.
It's a redwood tree, so I mean.
I gotta crane my neck.
These redwoods aren't as big as the ones I was using that as a good descriptor, but huge. They're classified as huge, so
It's not quite giant.
I would say this is huge. Well, it's one off of whatever I think gigantic.
Gargantuan. Gargantuan is the final one.
And y'all just have the one huge
Probably.
tree
Beautiful.
that's coming towards you, and now we need to roll initiative, I suppose, unless there's somebody I'm forgetting.
Wait, I thought we already did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, you guys already rolled? Okay, I will write it down.
Oh, happily reroll.
No. I'll do it down here. And there's
Feeling like I could, bro.
various fights going on around you guys. I just don't want to set it up if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay.
I can imagine it.
Yeah.
Like some people getting killed here, some earth elementals getting crushed here, so on and so forth. Okay, so let me roll for the tree, I guess. That would be a good idea to roll for the tree.
No, if the tree doesn't get a turn, it's stationary.
No, it's if it was a normal tree. Somehow I feel like you guys aren't gonna have a problem with this tree, but we'll find out.
Guess it depends if it hits us or not.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so 25 to 20. Anybody?
23.
23.
Nice.
Cool.
I also need to roll for Dynacus, but I'll do that right now. I'll get there in a moment. 15 to 20.
17.
18.
17, 8.
18, 17.
Okay. 17, Uruk. 16. So that's 15, and then Dynacus. I would say it's below that, so. Tree.
This is like the best I've ever rolled for initiative.
Really?
Dynacus.
I forget that I have
Honestly, don't
advantage
remember.
on those.
Okay,
now with my shield.
5 to 10?
8.
8.
Both 8. I'm assuming you have the higher dex modifier.
Yeah, mine's +1.
+1? Okay. So,
For the
Cragmaw
advantage.
and
Good.
Catagast 8. Is there anybody I'm forgetting? No, you guys just have Dynacus there with you. Yeah, I think it's everybody. So Zoltan gets to go first.
Alright, so for my first action, I'm going to take my spear out and I'm going to throw it. And I'm going to. Oh, I should take my thing after this. I'm going to yell at my Gabold.
Oh yeah, so that's the lightning spear, right?
Yeah, my lightning damage. That would be a 19 to hit.
19 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
Alright. It's gonna be 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that's crap. 8 lightning damage.
8. So, bam. All right. First sap is struck.
For my bonus action, I'm gonna say, "What the fuck are we doing? Are we gonna get the fuck out of here, or are we gonna fight this thing? What are we doing?"
All right.
I'm just gonna look at
Your
everybody.
spear sticks in it, and like electricity runs through it. It doesn't seem particularly perturbed. Last. But you're invisible right now. Keep that in mind.
Greater invisible.
Why is it greater?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have invisible because I didn't know it was a thing.
Okay, so
So it's just invisibility.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
greater. No, it's greater invisible.
Okay, it's greater. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
would
Just
I
making
know
sure.
you're
if
good.
tree ants are like weak to poison?
You can roll a knowledge check. To hit your internal database.
Knowledge
real
what?
quick. Nature?
That'd make sense.
15.
Nah. Pretty sure they're not.
They're not weak to it.
Kind of you.
Okay, so
Fire.
if I use my bonus action to light up, since I'm invisible, I use my bonus action to light up flame tongue.
It keeps it invisible.
It keeps it invisible.
Anything you touch or attach to is
Invisible
invisible.
flame.
Okay, so as my bonus action, I'm going to
It's upside down.
say my word of, or whisper my word of power, which is ruin. And
Nice.
it's gonna pop up in flames. And how far away does this tree be?
5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
Jesus, man.
I'm sorry, dude.
30.
You need help or you got it?
I think I got it. 1, 2, 6, 30. Would you say that that's within my attack range?
Yeah. No, he's in like a 15 by
Yeah.
15 square. He's probably actually a little bit bigger, but I don't know how to put down huge creatures, so I'm just going with this.
Kid got to
I'm
sneak
gonna roll.
attack.
I'm gonna roll to attack. Do I get advantage on this? Since I'm invisible?
You are invisible, yeah.
Did you,
Which one are you gonna take?
Does a 13 hit?
I rolled 2
No, it
fives.
doesn't.
Fuck me, dude.
30 doesn't hit a big tree.
You're are you using a sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, your sword just kind of glances off the bark, doesn't even seem to cut through it.
Would I trigger an attack of opportunity if I moved out of his threat range since I'm invisible?
Technically, it would be a blind swing.
Yeah,
at
he'd
disadvantage.
get like disadvantage on you to try to hit you.
But if he knows you're
He
there.
would get an attack of opportunity
Bonus
though.
action.
Yeah, if he knows you're there, I guess.
Bonus action. Disengage.
You already used it.
He used it to activate the sword.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Gonna take the risk?
Hey, you could. No, never mind. I'm not gonna tell you.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
That way we know how much you're gonna get hit.
So we know what to prepare for.
What type of damage it's dealing.
He already gets,
I wonder what
he already gets a disadvantage on me because of my cloak. So,
I mean, there's no such thing as double disadvantage.
Be a lot cooler if it was.
As far as I know, there's not.
No,
I
it's
think
not.
so.
Roll
guess I'm gonna
3d20.
move over here. And that's the last of my movement.
I mean, you're still in its threat range right there.
I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this is his area right here. These three, so you're still in his threat range right there.
Okay.
Wait, do you have 2 attacks yet?
Huh?
Do you have 2 attacks yet?
No.
Okay.
He's a
I
rogue.
don't
I don't
think I
think
get
he
Nah,
is.
rogues don't. I think rogues don't.
Okay.
So my big thing is
Uruk.
sneaking.
Could you just move me
Yeah,
30
that's
feet diagonally towards Lass? It should make me end up right next to her.
Diagonally to the left.
I'm the sword and shield.
Okay, so that's
You could have to if you
15.
dual wielded though.
how much movement you got?
I have 30. Wait, I thought diagonally was still 5 feet.
No, it's 7.5 for every diagonal.
Shouldn't I call shenanigans on that? If that's as far as I can move, then I guess I'll stay there.
If anybody finds out the different movement rules, let me know because that's how I did 3.5. If it's
Yeah, I
different,
can look
I'll be
it
welcome
up.
to change.
You can look it up.
Treant. Oh boy.
Wait, hold on a second.
Oh, you want to
Yeah, just a moment,
make sure
please.
because it could be relevant.
Well, I was looking at one of my spells real quick.
Oh, you have it. Oh, you want to do something? Okay.
No, I mean, if I can't move any closer than that, I'm just gonna.
I should have held my attack. God damn it! I forgot I can do that.
Yeah, what are you thinking, dude? Shit.
I just completely forgot that I can hold my attack.
Yeah, if I can't move any closer, I'm gonna do the same. I'm just gonna hold my attack action until if it gets close to me. If I can't move any closer. But if we can just go ahead and go to the next person, so we don't have to wait here and. Yeah. Huh?
Oh, it's the tree ant next.
I think.
Okay.
I think it's 5 feet.
That's how I was doing it in mine. But if you want to do it that
Okay,
way,
if
it's
you
fine.
want to do it that way, that's fine.
No, it's up to you.
So you were right here. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So a little off. Because I moved it, because you moved you 4 spaces in total, because this is 15, 30. So you were here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh no, it is right there.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So we'll do that if you want.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Until we clarify later. I don't think I'm affected too much. Is there something you want to do?
No,
while you're-
I'm still gonna hold my action, my attack action, if it goes past me, or if it gets close to me, I'm gonna attack it.
You assume it's gonna get close to you.
Wait a second.
Probably got long arms.
Lonk.
It does.
Vines underground.
Oh God.
Hmm.
Got ruts.
No, what it's gonna do first
Hopefully they ain't got
is
no
so the royal that's going on behind it, the tree isn't really. It's gonna like raise its arms to look like it's about to like just kind of like slam down in front of it, but it doesn't follow through with that attack. Instead, what you see are some of the where the royal's happening behind it. You see 2 more trees. This isn't quite wide enough. Am I wrong?
Well, fuck.
2 more trees seem to
Did I say I was willing?
stop and form and stand upright and seem to come into being of their own behind them.
We haven't done combat in a while. Take it easy. Calm down a little bit.
Okay, cool. And then these are gonna stomp forward and well, no, they can't move this turn. He can though. Okay, so he's gonna go. Gotta make sure to move this right. 5.
Boom, I make an attack when he
10.
gets close to me.
Okay, fair. That's what you were setting up your reaction for.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, it was.
So he's actually right there. You get an attack now.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh,
10.
that's not hit. It kind of bounced right off that hardy wooden surface.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Well, last gets an attack of opportunity, right?
Yes, because he broke free.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
You seem to make contact this time with your flame sword.
it's going to take.
I'm gonna have to erase that 11.
Shit. Oh, hold on. So it was a 6.
6 plus whatever for the normal damage, right?
Yeah, 6
It's
plus.
still in Yurik's range,
Oh,
right?
hold on. I can roll.
Yeah, it's still it didn't break free of him.
So that's 12, 18,
Down.
20.
That should be
Plus dex.
What's that 11 for?
He got hit
25.
by the spear earlier.
Does he have any resistances to fire damage?
Nope, he's vulnerable to it actually.
So what does that mean?
He's gonna take. He's gonna be hurt by it. That's what it means.
That is 33 damage.
The regular damage. Wait, so what damage does the sword do on its own?
Slashing.
Slashing. Okay, that's what I
magic.
thought.
It's a magic weapon.
That's fine. Okay, so 33 damage. How much of it's fire damage?
8 of it.
8 of its fire damage. So okay, just so future reference, give me the regular
Okay.
damage first.
Regular damage is 25.
Okay, cool.
So 25 and
25.
16.
So that's 36. And then how much
Holy
fire
shit.
damage?
Would he be surprised by this, by the way?
It's a tree. it lets out like a groan, like wood creaking. Maybe
Since
it
I'm
was
invisible? Because if he's surprised by it, then that's an automatic crit.
Oh, you mean in
Oh
actual
my
sense?
God.
Yeah. So yeah, the way, yeah, it still works because he's not immune to surprise attacks.
So 50.
So 15.
Or wait,
well,
yeah,
well,
so-
No,
the
minus
slashing
your
weapon
dex.
first.
Okay, hold on. Minus the
That's
damage.
66
It was,
damage altogether, dude.
20,
Jeez.
40,
Plus
45, and then 8 fire damage.
So 45 and then 8 fire damage. Okay. So
I'm gonna make you broken.
6 and then 8 fire damage.
You're gonna
So-
surprise him every time.
Don't worry, I'm doing the same thing to you and him in our campaign.
Nice.
I'm trying to.
Check something real quick. Okay, who's next, by the way? The Treant just went, and the other ones aren't moving yet. That's as far as he can go.
I'm
Deinecus. Of course, it's got to be Deinecus next when I'm trying to do this. So, vulnerability is a new thing, so I'm not exactly sure how it works. Well, it's not a new thing. It's just they do it differently. Okay, I thought so. Simple as that. So it was 8 fire damage, you said?
Yeah, it's 8 fire damage.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely seemed to feel that, and the fire licks at the exposed bark that you cut free with your sword, and it seems to be in quite a lot of pain, as far as you can tell for a tree.
The fire from your sword magical?
Yeah, it can't set it on fire. I don't think.
Interesting.
Nope. Deinecus though. Deinecus is next.
Can a
What
tree
is
ant be
Deinecus
set on
gonna
fire?
do? I'm sorry.
Can a tree ant be set on fire?
You would presume so.
Interesting.
It is a tree. Deinecus. Oh, he's got the perfect spell for this. But I don't know how it works. So I'm going to make sure I do it right. He's like, well, I guess we're fighting. And he is going to cast a spell.
And blow your mind.
Yeah. Here's a point. The cloud transforms heavily. The cloud appears. This much. Okay, so Deinecus, he's a little concerned about the people back there.
People.
So these two people back here. So he's gonna move. He's also gonna move back because he's concerned for his own health.
Technically, one people because he can only see me.
Damn it.
Yeah.
15. 20.
Wait, you're still invisible, aren't you?
Okay, and he's gonna take
I
an
guess I
action
wouldn't see you either.
to summon
You would
a
have seen fire
need
slashing appear in the tree.
more
Oh, yeah,
things.
that's
What the fuck is that?
It's fine. He's going to focus right behind. No, right here, like next to this giant tree ant. About 10, 20. Yeah, and he's gonna summon what looks to be a sphere, like a cloud, but it starts out as just a normal cloud, but it quickly looks like it becomes red with heat, you would presume, and then it turns to like a white hot heat, and it completely covers that area. So I wouldn't step in it if I were you. And
Like in the Roil?
no, right here. I'll mark it in a moment.
Oh.
It's like right here next to it. And that tree needs to roll a dex save. It did not do well. All right. Anybody got a bunch of d8s?
I have a d8.
1,
I see one
Two.
over here. Two over
I
here.
got 4.
4. Give me one more. Give me a fifth one. Okay, that'll work. Show up.
Sword.
19.
Tree's gonna go for him.
What he summoned?
Some like white hot lava stuff
Okay,
on the
cool.
ground, I think.
All right.
Hey, would I have been able to cast a mirror image before the fight started? Because I would have done that, even though I would.
I think you said it earlier.
Yeah, but I would still want to do that and not do the hut since we're doing them. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So he casts that incendiary cloud, and that treant's not able to avoid it, unfortunately. So that treant is going to be the whole right side, 'cause that's the side that's facing you guys, is going to be absorbed in. I don't want to draw it up. It's going to move in like a red, white hot, and it just kind of like collapses, and the tree seems to fall on its side. And it seems to be down for the count. Like it can't move. It seems to fall dead. And yeah, it just falls over to the side and dies. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Dramatic effect.
It's probably been through
I
a bunch
drink
of
from its
doors.
blood. Sad.
And he looks a little surprised. He's like, "Hey, it works. Good luck with the rest of them, guys."
I'm gonna draw out that fire so we know not to.
Yeah, I will.
I'm gonna die.
Hold on. Okay. I want to use something to. Can I borrow that again?
Yeah, go ahead.
So instead of a tree, this is now going to be representative of
Fire
the
spot.
fire.
We need to buy some radius.
And one side to we do need
Thingies.
some radius things. So it's going to be like one more square. Instead of 15 by 15, it's actually 20 by 20. So don't be immediately to the right or above it either.
Gotcha.
I apologize for the jankiness of it. So that's where the fire's at. The tree's falling on top of it, and it's actually being eaten by that fire. It's just bursting into flames all over as it just sits in that incendiary cloud. But I just felled that tree in pretty easily. And that's all he's gonna do. Crackmall?
Well, this thing has fallen dead before me, so
There's still those two back there.
see if I can get close enough to it.
Has it been your turn yet?
We're at the end.
Yeah, and we have to do it for 8 rounds, and you're at the
No,
end.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I can
I'm
get
not
right
doing
up
it
to it.
anymore.
You guys are just gonna sit here and fight.
Unless we teleport out, I guess.
Okay. So where are you
I
going?
mean, if I change my mind,
Right
when it
up
comes
to
around
it.
my turn, we'll see
Oh,
what
can you
happens.
can move right up to it?
Yeah, like right in front of it.
Bam.
But at the
And-
moment, I've seen one of them.
You're like
one
right on the
shot.
edge of the royal.
Yeah, I'm not going in there.
There's no protective like wall anymore, so you still you're getting hit with debris occasionally. Nothing too serious though. At least for now.
Then I will
Kick his ass
rage,
back in there.
and I am going to do a heavy attack with my Grand Weapon Master, or Great
Weapon Master. All right.
What?
I think I got advantage. Okay, does a 21 hit
Yes, it does.
or 22?
You have hit, my friend.
Okay.
He's about to put the button of something behind us.
What? No, no.
Let's see.
There's no force behind you. Where'd the blue rat go?
So 30 damage for the first hit.
I'm sorry, 30 damage for the first hit?
Yes.
What kind of damage is it?
Here's the right.
Bludgeoning, I guess.
Bludgeoning damage? Okay.
Alright, so that one's gonna be like a
By the way,
17.
did anybody answer me on their turn about teleporting the hell out of here?
Nobody said anything on any of their turns.
17 hit.
Yes.
See, that's 9, 29, 34.
30. So 30 damage and 34 damage.
Yeah.
15. Okay. So, yep, you take a mighty chunk out of that one, out of one of its legs, but it seems more annoyed than in pain after you swat away at it.
So it seems to have resisted my damage.
Perhaps. Kind of guess.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna cast I guess I'll just start casting the hut.
You start casting the hut?
Nope.
And you start
And-
focusing on the hut.
Yep. And I guess as a bonus action, I will say to you, if you feel the need to take us out of here, I think you have everyone's consent. And I'll start making the hut.
Okay. Donicus was shouting, "He's like, you definitely got mine! I can only do that once!" Okay, that's going, and you're doing the hut. Zoltan, it's you again, man.
Alright. Is this tree still, is it still like dead over
It's
here?
like laid sideways in this incendiary cloud that's eating away at that part of it.
Could you say that if I dash, could I get my javelin out of it?
Sure. I'll have you make. Well, hold on. Do you want to dash to double move? That'd be an action.
Or can I see where it's at? Like, can I maybe get it?
Okay, roll a perception check to see if you spot where it could be, where it's at in the giant tree.
25.
Yeah,
25.
yes. Okay, you can see where your spear's at. It's definitely like it's not in the incendiary cloud, thankfully, because you threw it a little high. But it's like right over here in this area. Like right, I'll be more specific because it's laid sideways, like right here. I don't know if you can get there in one movement and grab it.
I'd be able to make it here. So I'd have to dash. I can use a key point to do it on my bonus action.
There you go.
And I'll grab that up. And then as soon as I grab that, I'm going to look back to everybody and teleport us all out of there.
Well, you're gonna be moved here. Don't you need to be able to see everybody, correct?
Oh, yeah. So I'll have to like move back that way to do it.
Yeah. Do you have enough movement with your dash to move back and see everybody?
I just want you to know you can't see me right now.
Be able to move.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Lass is invisible.
And then, yeah, shit.
That sucks.
I'm going to say, where the fuck is Lass?
I mean, the only way to
Wait, that
become
kind of
visible.
retcons this whole thing because you
Hold
did
on. Isn't greater
did it right
invisibility
before.
a concentration spell?
It does, but we'll go with it for now. But
Is greater
yeah.
invisibility a
It is a
concentration?
con-
Oh yeah, so it would drop whenever I do.
When you start doing the
Alright,
thing.
So yeah.
Oh, we found a loophole.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever you started doing the HUD, it would have dropped, so she's
Yeah.
not invisible anymore. So yeah, you can do it.
Oh, okay.
You grab
Well, then,
everybody
yeah.
right now.
So as soon as I walk around, I'm just going like...
You see the
Okay,
last.
as you guys are teleporting out, everybody roll a perception check real quick.
Man.
Wait, where are we going?
Oh, shit.
That's a good question.
Hey.
Where are they going?
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
14.
10.
14, 15,
14.
10, 15.
9.
Anyway, they got 15, well, actually, 10 or higher.
Hey.
They can see, right before they get teleported, if you look into the woods, you can see what looks to be a bunch of more trees of this size start to move outwards from the Roil. And then you guys are gone. Wherever you took them.
I just took us to the first place that I would call home, which would be
The deeps.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Hey, is any progress been done?
Huh?
When we get here, has any progress been done on my house?
You guys only been gone for like a day,
Oh yeah.
so no.
Well, I paid him pretty good. I'm just.
You paid him really good, but he's
Yeah.
gotta like.
Yeah, he fucking left.
I guess he's got to figure out all the.
Yeah, he's
final-
gotta talk to everybody and like get it all organized.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. He told you to come see him in a couple days.
Town, you'll
Yeah,
never
that's
see him
right.
again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gave him. I promised him a lot more. He only got a little bit. I gave him one platinum.
So you guys got out of that shitstorm. Everybody can take their appropriate bottles back.
Um,
As soon as we reappear, I'm still like wiping away over here.
Grandpa, we're out. We're out. We're out.
Last, I see you
Call me
brought
a
out the flame
rage
tongue.
friend.
I always bring
Sun's
up
getting real low.
I usually fire the arrows.
Nauticus looks very confused.
I think the last time we were in
I love that book.
We're here.
Well, hell yeah, sister.
And he looks at himself and he's like, did anybody grab the cube?
Wait, I thought you had it.
Yeah, you
he
had.
dropped it to cast the spell. Like at the very beginning, he dropped the cube.
Oh.
Remember?
Well, it's still there. How many teleports you got left?
Oh.
One.
Oh,
It's a one-way mission.
suicide mission. Just teleport Crackle in there and he just fly out with it.
Haste him before you go. Yeah. I'm just kidding.
I could
he
do that.
sees that you're outside of Shagrish and he's like, okay, I know where we are. That's good.
yeah.
He looks over at the huge turmoil. That's
I'll
going over there.
teleport
He's like,
there.
Wow.
And I'll jump on Silverwing, and I'll ride Silverwing back with a cube.
Wait, where's Silver at?
Probably. at the
Nobody
bottom.
spotted him, but you could assume he's over there. But it would definitely be like you. I mean, if you want to go on your own, you're welcome to try.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm scared to touch the cube, so I'd be really more secure if you'd go with me, Dicus.
How you guys gonna get back?
Yeah, maybe you guys should stay here.
You want a gate
Dicus,
spell? You want a gate scroll?
Silverwing will guide us
I
back.
you have
believe
a
Gate can
plan?
only go between planes.
You want 2 great scrolls?
since you dropped the cube, do you have a
Oh
plan?
yes, you jumped to another
Since you
game.
dropped the cube, do you have a plan?
Yeah.
I didn't think I was just gonna be. I mean, I was willing because I wanted to go. I didn't think it was gonna happen so quick.
You want
2
great scrolls? Go to a different plane and come back to this one.
In this spot here.
Hold on, 1, 2, 3. It'd take 4. One to plane,
You want
one to there,
4 of these.
one
He
to
could,
back,
he, could just
one to
he
back.
could just teleport in there.
Well, do you have to go when you teleport somebody? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah. Well, you guys go. You get there. Gate spell. Different plane. Gate spell. Back to here.
Okay, Dicus is like, I guess that'll work. We gotta grab the cube. I don't want to leave it in a battlefield.
Okay, but where do we go from here, though? Because that didn't even capture all of it, and like, the rest of our allies are getting butt fucked by some trees.
Well, you guys are welcome to fight. I need
Language for
to. I need to make more cubes. I have an idea. I'm gonna make another lab, but hopefully not fuck up the time part this time. That's the idea.
They had the same chance we had to get the hell out of that. It'd be fair.
It's true. It did. But for whatever reason, most of them did not. So is that what we're doing? We got taking the gate there, grabbing the cube, and then I'll come back, and then we'll work on the next part of this plan.
But what do we do about everybody
So-
else?
Could Dicus count as an object?
No, he's not an object.
Damn it. So yeah, it's just me and somebody else. It can't just be somebody else. It's me and somebody else or an object.
Well, we should all teleport with
So-
you, I think, and just take
Wait.
the gate.
I guess if I can't see the object, I can teleport it.
No, yeah, I'd be able to see it.
Shit.
I don't know what we could do about everybody else.
Fuck.
And I guess we could try to gate as many people out.
Open a gate. Hope everybody gets in and doesn't.
Would I know
For
what
Warcraft
kind of
movie
beings tree ants are? Are they fey or anything?
Roll knowledge.
That's the
on
best
that.
chance we've got of saving as many people.
They're a
17.
plant. Consider a plant.
But they're not like a fey.
Just consider plants.
Okay.
Magical plants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
The idea
I
of a
wouldn't
tree
have
in
been
is
able to
that
do
it
that.
becomes so old and wise that it becomes wise enough to animate itself.
Understood.
I wouldn't
Trees
actually
come
be
from.
able to do that.
Mm.
I can only do it within 10 feet. They have to be within sight, but also within range. I didn't see that. that you can. It says, or a single object that you can see within range.
Yeah, that's what I was reading. So you can either take a person or an
Creatures
object.
of your choice that you can see within range, or a single object you can see within range.
Rewind.
And the range is 10 feet.
Yeah, dude.
And the range is 10 feet on it, so
Back the tape up, dude.
that means everybody would have to
Well.
be 10 feet away from me.
10 feet radius is pretty big.
No, it's everybody you can see. Like I read that at the very beginning. Like it's everybody you can see.
But it says the range
Within
is 10 feet.
range.
It does say within range.
10 feet
I mean,
radius.
you guys were all underneath the tent. That was within 10 feet, 100%.
Even me and Lass and Cragmaw.
Oh,
Yeah,
y'all
yeah,
right,
yeah,
he was
yeah.
talking about right here.
I mean, if you're all like.
Oh, you're talking
huddled
about
up
right here?
yeah.
in the hut, yeah, here.
Oh, I was thinking like I don't think any of us would have gotten teleported to here right now in that battle.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Oh, you're saying that, like, yeah, it didn't work.
I mean, it would
Yeah.
leave Yurik and last behind.
And Cragmaw.
Oh, yeah, and Crackle.
And Dicus.
Oh, Donicus would make it.
It pretty
saved
much would have
himself.
just been me and you.
Did I misread teleport?
Get the fuck out, guys.
Yeah, because the whole thing is like you can see within
Yeah,
range.
I was mistaken. I'm sorry.
That sucks.
Shit. I'm
Well,
sorry, dudes.
I mean,
read that.
well, I should have
carefully.
double checked it as well. At this point,
We've come too far.
it's safe to say in the combat, everybody would have gathered up and teleported
Yeah, we
out.
could.
Oh, okay.
That's what was going to happen, correct?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it may have been one or
Probably.
two more rounds.
But we would have grabbed the
It
cube.
depends, because like
Would
be
you have
fair.
thought of the cube?
Donicus.
Donicus didn't.
I'm being honest, I wouldn't have. I did not think about it. So
Okay. Yeah, I would have
Yeah.
thought about it. But
We'll meet in the middle here. You guys would have teleported, but the cube was left behind.
all I'm saying is seeing the one go down and then seeing Cragmaw like take chunks out of the other tree, and like probably would have been compelled to fight. But I was willing to teleport. So
To stay with your friends. Okay. All right, so we'll meet in the middle. Okay, so still, we need to either go get the cube or figure something out. So, are we doing the gate thing? I can do it. Like, we can open the gate. I can't do it myself. I need the scrolls.
if we
Used quite a
do,
bit of
Yeah, here, just take 3 of them.
can we go to the celestial plane? If we do,
I'm gonna go whatever plane's the safest for us to get there.
the
Is
balance
this
one.
celestial plane safe?
Yeah,
I
I got the
mean,
connections.
It's safer than some of them. I was just gonna do a quick jump through the Feywild. We're just over there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So wait, if you're doing the gate thing, that means that you're going?
I mean, I kind of have to go. I'm making the gate.
But do you need anybody to go with you?
No, not necessarily.
What if we use the gate to force all the creatures there into the gate and put them all on a plane?
Don't think that's a good idea.
Like corralling.
I see where you're going with that. They're not going to walk into the gate.
What if we open up a wall of gates?
One step at a time. Let's get the cube.
Okay.
All right. So give me some of my gate scrolls back, you little thief.
You said I could have them.
Calls him a thief and one of the
Fuck you, I'm walking off. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Here, you can take 3 of them.
I'm just banting with you, man. Come on,
Take your 3. Take your 3 scrolls.
one.
It's workplace
I need 4.
banter.
One to the
4.
plane, one to the other plane, and then I can come back.
Wait.
3. Okay, 3. All right, fine. 3.
Wait, what? You only need 2. I was just giving you 1 for extra.
No, I need 3. I have to go to the other plane, back to our plane. I can't use the same
He
gate.
does need 4.
Well, I don't know because he can go back through the gate.
Are you not teleporting him?
Wait. Teleport,
I can't teleport.
cube, gate, plane,
Oh, you're
gate,
gonna
back to
teleport him.
plane.
Are you gonna?
Yeah, I thought we were all
Well, you have to go with
teleporting.
him if you teleport him,
I'm not going.
or
if
you
we
can
don't
just
have to.
use more gates.
Wait, I thought you wanted 5.
I take it back. Well, I want
I
to.
take it back.
I want to save someone if we can.
I mean, Earth Crusher's over there. It's not the only person I
Are
can.
you
we're going
guys
back.
sending him on his own or not? Is that the question? If you're sending him on home, he's got to use the gate.
What
And
do
the longer you wait, the
What do you want us to do, guys?
It's up to Zoltan.
I'll take the gates. You just give me the damn gates.
I'm throwing up my fortress and I'm sitting right here. Brags is gonna come in. We're just gonna hang out and wait for y'all.
Do we hear your new word?
No,
Okay.
because I'm saying it in
Then
Roach Folk.
here's 4 scrolls, just in case.
All right, give me the scrolls.
Or 5. Here's 5, just in case.
5. Okay, I'll take the extra one for just in case.
All right.
I'll be right back. Don't
We'll see.
leave, please.
All right.
I'm walking off. I'm just kidding.
Alright, take the scrolls. It's a simple matter for him. Boom, one gate, he's gone. And like on the other side of the gate, you see like a lush green wilderness. Looks very beautiful.
Am I drawn to
Very.
it?
I don't know.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's not. It's not just saying it's magical effect, but it looks very pretty. And then the gate shuts because he goes through it, and then he activates another gate. Supposedly, goes through it. It takes about. How long does a gate spell even cost to cast? I think it's instantaneous.
Yeah, it's instantaneous.
Yeah, so it takes him 6, 12, 18, less than half a minute. And then you see another gate open. It's that lush, beautiful green again. And he comes through. He doesn't have the cube. And he's like, all right, bad news, guys. Lost the cube. It's not there. I went back to right where we were. It wasn't there. Don't know if somebody saw it and snatched it up.
Now Luthien has it?
I don't know. I didn't stick around to find out. There's a lot more trees. So
A lot more trees?
Yeah.
How many more trees?
A lot more.
Is anybody running?
I mean, I saw a lot more of them than of us. So I think a lot of people are running away.
That's good. I'm glad that they.
There's a lot of dead
Break some
bodies
brains.
too. So
Oh,
I think it's good we got out of there.
probably.
Was Earthcrusher one of the bodies?
I didn't stick around to check. No.
Do I
Sorry.
believe him?
You look really heartbroken. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna open my door and be like, "Did you see Narluthian?"
Do I believe him?
I'm rolling.
Boom! Oh, 8.
Yeah, he seems like he was in a hurry to get back so he wouldn't meet some kind of ill fate. I don't know. I don't know.
Dude,
where she
Earthcrusher's
went.
dead then.
Where I came out at, it
So
was
sad.
mostly a bunch of creatures, and I quickly
Tennis Forest.
before they noticed me. So some of them
Oh.
might have followed me into the Feywild. I just quickly bounced out.
Well, it looks like they're stuck there.
Yeah, they're probably stuck there. That's nice. They'll be happy there.
See, we should open a bunch of gates. Maybe let's be like, hey, instead of like trying to push them, then we just advertise.
So I think
Paradise for
So-
trees.
the cube worked. On the plus side,
Barely.
Mostly.
Barely.
hey, that's a
Yeah,
lot of
man.
magic. I counted as a win.
So what does somebody do with the cube, though, to be fair?
I don't know. It's gone though. I hope one of our allies grabbed it.
Oh, wait.
Ultimate rating.
I'm going to cast Locate Object.
Hey, here you go.
Or maybe Mammon showed up and took it.
Nah.
He doesn't have that fancy cloak.
I should've went
anymore.
with you.
Somebody stole it.
I should have went with you, but I don't think I'll be able to locate it if I just cast the spell.
How's that?
It has to be within 1,000 feet.
10,000 feet. Yeah.
It's like a few miles away from here, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I should have went with
let
it.
me
like,
just give him a couple more gate spells, huh?
5,000 something.
5,280
let me see
feet, I
here.
think.
Well, I wouldn't recommend we go back anyway. It's only gonna get worse.
That's no big deal.
Oh, that's funny. Well, I'm out of ideas, guys. What do you suggest?
Call it
Yeah,
there.
we can call it.
Take a sit down. I'm sorry. Well, I mean, I'm not out of
Oh, you're
character.
talking about
Dying is like I
Oh.
We
Yeah,
still call
I'm-
it if you want.
yeah, I'm not really sure where to go from here. Should we should probably head back out towards there to see if we can regroup with any of them. Maybe. If there's any of them left.
I guess.
Oh,
Try and
God.
catch up with everybody.
Are you trying to make a lab
I suppose
that?
so.
Are you trying to make a lab that works slower?
Yeah, that's gonna take a little bit of time, but I can work on it.
How long does it take you to make a cube, or one of those cubes?
Well, that one took me about a week to make.
Oh,
That's a big one, though.
Well, yeah, we're gonna need either a much bigger one or like a lot of those. If I have some help,
Oh,
probably punch out a lot of them. Unless anybody has any other ideas.
so basically,
Nope.
like a bunch of capturing devices for these elementals.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And if we could find the one we already used, that would be great. Because I don't want that just out there. We already have
Definitely
one cube out there.
with
It's-
a,
That's
very
my bad.
big
I'll-
one inside of it.
This is the first cube you've lost, Deinicus.
Shots fired.
Oof. Speaking of,
Yeah.
who's got that other cube? Have we checked on it recently?
Oh, yeah.
it's my
You
bad.
guys are holding on to it, right?
Gotta guess.
It was in a
Have you
box.
checked
It
on
was
it
in a box.
recently?
Yeah, the lead line box.
Yes, it was in a box.
That cube's right. That cube's okay, right? It hasn't been.
That
Yeah,
was
it's still
once.
there.
Yeah, it's still here, guys.
All right.
um.
All right. So
Yeah.
if you can't,
Can I use
locate-
y'all's like? This is a nice open space. Can I like try to utilize this area to set up my
How big is your
little
thing?
shack? It won't be big. It's about the size of the other one.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It'll be small. I just need to.
Just gotta, you know, and
Make-
going over there. So I'll put it over there.
It's pretty much. It's kind of like a dimension door, but modified. So I.
Just keep it away from where the ends go. I don't want your danky shack, you know, hurt my business.
It's okay. That's fine. I think we have a little bit more serious matters right now, but fine.
Nothing is more serious than ale, which our inn will have.
I mean, if he's already done the spell before, so if he were to start to cast it again, it would take him some concentration and a little bit of time, but not like a day of time. It'd only take him like half an hour to properly cast this specific kind of dimension door that he's trying to do, that he seemed to have came up with himself. Then that's what he tells you guys. Like, yeah, it'll take me a little bit, and hopefully I do it right this time. I guess we should test it. And if I did a well, actually, I need to rest. Yeah, I kind of burned myself out there on that, killing that tree. So tomorrow, I will do it. I'm kind of fizzled out here.
Can I like pray to the balanced one for like guidance?
Sure. That would be. God. I'll give you like a wisdom. I don't know what to do. Wisdom save.
Haha, 4.
4.
Your faith abandons you, paladin.
You hear from you hear from the almighty balanced one
Oh yes.
that yeah, you should probably let B as B and just get out of here.
Sounds like the balanced one.
God dang it.
What's wrong?
That's what you hear with a 4 anyway. You don't know if it's a balanced one or your own
My
home,
conscience.
but yeah, your own mortal fears that are telling you that.
What's wrong?
Prayed for guidance.
How'd it go?
I don't really know.
Apparently not good. He danged his own god.
Damn you. God.
Whoa,
It's my
ex-paladin.
Yeah.
Down. Yeah. He's like, well, if I guess we can head back out towards them and set up camp for the night. Maybe we'll come across some of the stragglers.
We can only hope so.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned, but I don't really want to go back in there. It'd be foolish just to throw our lives away as well.
True. I'm not about
I'm
to do
definitely
that.
not trying to go up in there anytime soon again.
I'm kind of worried that my cube, while it kind of worked, caused all that to happen as well. But we can't worry about those things. Let's
Probably gonna happen sooner or later, anyways.
yeah, let's sally forth.
Probably worse.
All right. So, do we want to call it there? What time is it?
Sure.
It's
4
about
o'clock.
4.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Okay.
Sweet.
We'll call it there for tonight.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah.
And thank you for the follows. Phil, Timebound 4, and
2. I think this is 2.
Young_Kill. We appreciate it greatly.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And if anyone wants to catch up on our stuff, it's on YouTube at Realm4D6.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Give it a check out.
thanks. We'll be back for Sunday session.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it may not be on Sunday,
It won't be
but
on Sunday.
Or yeah, but
it's gonna
sometime
happen.
next
Like,
week.
yeah, Monday or Tuesday
I'll
probably.
be there. Follow our socials to find out.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Bye, everybody.